Down in week number 3 across southern Middle Tennessee. Starting first just across the way over here at Hendrickstadt Stadium as Lawrence County was opening up a region play as Lincoln County will come to town. Lawrence County was able to bounce back in a big way in week 2, picking up a much-needed rivalry win over Loretto.
Yeah, very proud of the way our kids responded. This didn't start off like we wanted to. Going down 14-0 first quarter, but really proud of the way we battled back. And they showed a lot about we showed a lot about our character, and not getting down on each other, and still believing in what we're doing. And finally, some good things happened for us.
Defense was a strong point for the Wildcats, getting 3 turnovers and capitalizing on 2 of those for touchdowns.
It was really big, especially because we were down 14-0. We got those turnovers, and that really motivated us to get those touchdowns, because that's how we won the game right there.
LCHS will be looking to continue that momentum as they head into region play in week 3.
Everybody's seen what we can do. We're just going to keep showing them against Lincoln County this Friday. And that's all. That's what we're going to do. We're going to show them what we can do.
The Wildcats will welcome in Lincoln County, a tough physical team, off to a good start.
Heavy personnel, beefy, will play extra linemen and fewer defensive backs because they get in a box with a lot of linemen get toe-to-toe, and it's just going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be slug it out, and it's just big on big and a lot of powers and a lot of counters, and we got to stay really low and be really gap conscious and contain. They have a big, strong running back. They'll put them in a Wildcat, and it's going to be, for them it's 3 yards in a cloud of dust to try to break one, and for us we got to get them behind the chains.
The goal for Lawrence County is to get that first region win and continue what they started a week ago.
We got to move the ball. Offense has got to continue to do well. They did, from the second quarter on, they did outstanding last Friday. Hopefully grow with that, and I think we like some of our matchups outside, and so I think we'll spread them out and try to run the ball in open spaces and try to hit some receivers open spaces.
Well, speaking of region play, Summertown has gotten off to a great start so far in 2024, and they'll look to keep that ball rolling as Hickman County invades the land of the Eagles. Summertown is off to a 2-0 start, backed by a good performance on the road at Wayne County in week 2.
That feels good. We've already doubled our record from last year, and I just hope we can build on that and see how far we can go.
Defense has been the catalyst for the Eagles as they have yet to give up a point.
That's awesome. I felt like we were better on both sides, and it's always good. Like I said, biggest thing of the night is we made them go 80, 90 yards, and we didn't feel like they could do that. Just like the week before, we thought turnovers was a big deal. So both weeks have played in, gone the way we hoped and wanted to, and hopefully we'll get another one this week.
Up next for Summertown is a visit from Hickman County to start the region schedule. 2 teams at different points.
Everything's just kind of opposite of last year. We were 0-2. They were 2-0 coming into this game. They were playing with confidence, and we weren't, and it looks like it's a little bit different. Still respect the heck out of them. They got some good kids. They got good schemes, well coached, good football team. Big challenge for us Friday night.
The Eagles want to keep this momentum going, and it starts with their work on Monday through Thursday.
Stay energetic in practice and stay upbeat and just keep practice going well. And I think we'll be real close.
Getting to 3-0 is the goal for Friday, but that will start with a hard-fought effort.
Outscore them. That's the quick, easy version. But our game's got to be same. We got to be sound. Can't turn the ball over. Play good defense. Play well in the kicking game. Just a total team game, just like we played the first 2 weeks.
In that same region, Loretto will be looking for a bounce back as they start their region schedule as they hit the road to take on Harpeth. Loretto had a tough week 2 with the loss at rival Lawrence County. Now it's time to hit the reset button.
And basically being more physical than us and outcoached us, and we've got to get back to work on ourselves. But, our response on Monday was good. I mean, wasn't much positive in the game, from that standpoint, but our response on Monday was really good when we came back to practice to try to improve on the things that we messed up and get back to being who we are.
The Mustangs learned a lot about themselves in the setback. Now they know what they need to work on.
Kind of a humbling kind of thing, just mellow us back out and learn from it and get our heads on right, ready for next week.
One of the bright spots on Friday came from Corbin Reynolds, who stepped in at quarterback in a big spot.
We just had to make a switch right there that we didn't want to have to do, but Corbin, I felt like, came in and did an outstanding job, and for the limited amount of reps he's had back there, and and then we had to do an onside kick with a backup kicker, so I mean we had some things not go our way.
Up next for Loretto will be a region road trip to Harpeth to take on a big physical team.
Big physical team, run the ball right at you. Decent receivers, really decent receivers that run well and catch well. And then they just line up and come get you on defense. So, we're going to have to obviously block a whole lot better. We're going to have to execute our offense a whole lot better, protect our quarterback, protect our running backs, and stay with our blocks and all those good things that you talk about. And then they just rally to the ball. Behind that, they got a big offensive line, and we're just going to knock them back and get our skill guys to rally in there to the ball and make some tackles.
The Mustangs will be looking for a bounce back in Week 3 and their first region win.
It's sort of a big deal. I mean, it's first region game is always a big deal. You want to go out and start the year off right in region play.
Coming up next, we check out all the other schools within our region as we will check in with Wayne County, Collinwood, Mount Pleasant, and Richland.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming an over-the-road driver at Southeast Carriers, we guarantee you can spend equal time on the road as with family. Along with multiple benefits, you will receive a base pay of 50 cents per mile. To make your job as easy as possible, we provide you with the latest technology, and you are not required to deliver through the heavy traffic along the East Coast. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Week 3 pregame show. Now heading over to Murray County, where Mount Pleasant has gotten off to a 2-0 start in 2024. The Tigers will start a region play on Friday as they hit the road to take on Waverly Central. Mount Pleasant is 2-0 once again, coming on the heels of a come-from-behind win over Spring Hill.
All really up front. We kind of dominated the line of scrimmage and kind of took over the second half.
Week 2 was a wake-up call for the Tigers, showing them what they can be in the future.
Facing adversity like that early on in the season is going to help us in the long run whenever we get to some of these bigger teams, especially in the playoffs. If we ever start off slow, we've learned to fight back against it and push through it.
The Tigers will start their second season on the road at Waverly, a tough place to play.
It's a pretty good drive for us at Waverly. They're a really good team. They're still, played a tough schedule early on, so we don't know a whole lot about them, but we know it was a good game last year, and, they got a lot of tradition, and we wouldn't expect anything less.
Starting off the region slate, right is the first goal, which could set up the rest of their success.
Big district game. Of course, any district game is going to be big. We got to win it for ranking purposes to earn our way to the playoffs and then try and make region champs for a second time.
Playing sound football is a point of emphasis for Mount Pleasant, making sure they win every battle.
You know, our formula has kind of been, taking care of the football, which we've done pretty well of, creating big plays on offense and on the defensive side of the ball. But really, we've done well in the second half on the line of scrimmage. So, we really just want to keep that up and getting stronger as the game goes.
Now over to Waynesboro, when Wayne County will be back at home on a Friday night as they will start region play as a very tough Richland Raider team will make its way to Waynesboro. Richland picked up its first win of 2024 with a dominating victory on the road at Cascade.
It was. The kids executed, very well. Execute game plan on both sides of the ball, and we threw and caught it well, ran it well. Pretty much everything we set out to do, we were able to do. So credit to our kids for working hard all week and preparing hard and getting us back on track.
The Raiders will be back on the road once again in week 3, ending a 3-game road trip to start the year.
We've been handling it really well. I think it's going to be a lot easier when we come home, and that first home game is going to be a lot easier to play then.
Wayne County is coming off a tough loss at home to Summertown as the Wildcats search for consistency on offense.
We're still trying to find what's going to be our best thing. We've been trying all year long, it seems like, and we're starting to get in a little bit of a rhythm, starting to get in a little bit of a flow, and find who our guys are a little bit. So we hope to put that to good use this week.
The Wildcats are off to an 0-2 start, but they know they will have plenty of chances to redeem themselves.
We look at it as this is a region coming up. Bad 2 losses at first, that always hurts you, but that doesn't really matter now. So the region starts going. You got to go ahead and do better than that.
The first region game of the season awaits for both, and an opportunity to start the second season off right.
They're a traditional, good team, and it's a tough place to play, and got our work cut out for us. But we're going to just attack one play at a time and see what happens.
Richland's one of those teams that are going to be coached up. They're going to be ready to go. Again, a team coming in, off a win, coming in on a high note. I know they're going to come in with a lot of energy. They're going to come around on us a little bit. So hopefully the game plan that we got in place kind of slowed their passing game down a little bit, and the offensive game plan that we're going to be utilizing, hopefully we can move the ball on them.
The goal for week 3 is to get that first league win and set in motion what they want to achieve.
The biggest thing is just execution, continuing to build on what we did Friday night. And, we had 5 different guys score. That was big for us. We want to continue to spread it around. And that way, a lot of times in small ball, 1A, 2A ball, you're really dependent on 1 or 2 guys. Well, we've got a stable full, we feel like. So hopefully everybody just keeps contributing and making their way, and defense keeps getting after it.
Everything we want to accomplish is still in front of us as far as region play and the playoffs go. These 2 games that we've played has been non-region games. Obviously, you want to win those games. And we beat ourselves up over last week because we had opportunities to cash them in. First region game, and we still got all of our region games ahead of us. And we got to win those games to be able to get to the postseason on where we want to be.
Now staying in Wayne County, over to Collinwood, where the Trojans, after coming off their first win in 2024, welcome in a very tough opponent in Cornersville. Collinwood got on the board with their first win last Friday with a dominant performance over Franklin Christian.
After we woke up a little bit, we had a pretty good night. I thought it looked a little bit better. They're a pretty good football team. I know there's leaving 8 men coming 11, but they were 10-2 and 8 men, so they got some skilled people. Got 3 really good linemen, and so I was a little worried about them, but we were able to get on track and have a pretty good night.
All 3 phases were working for the Trojans as they were able to take care of business.
I see the last few years, I think it's been a 1-player game or a 2 or 3 player game. I think that now we're playing better as a team as a whole.
Up next for Collinwood will be a visit from Cornersville as they start their second season.
First region game, big game. Their linemen are pretty good size. They look pretty good on film. Of course, they lost Ben Franklin, which is a big loss for them. I'm sure they're trying to figure all that out, but they're a good football team.
Region play is the most important time of the year and a great opportunity to come together.
Go all 4 quarters. Don't let down. Don't let up, and play as a team.
It will take another big effort from the Trojans in week 3, and they need to put it all together once again.
Not shoot ourselves into it, no mistakes, penalties putting you in a tough situation. And then, defensively, they do a lot of pulling and run the buck and stuff like that, and they are pretty good at it. So we have to be aggressive and get after them. But size is not
think we worry so much about it is, hoping nobody don't have that quickness above us, and so they're a good football team. They've had a couple of tough weeks. Their first week they played a really good football team, and so and then last week they had Chapel Hill, and it was close until later on. I think they got a good team.
Coming up next, we head on over to the world of college football, where UNA gets ready for its home opener against Illinois State.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma.
9 yards rushing to one of the better FBS rushing programs. Only gave up 9 points in the second half. I think our defense is playing really well. That's a game that we're going to give everything we got to win. At the same time, in the crazy world of NIL and all this, the separation between our level and the next level is growing even bigger and bigger. But to see the way our guys competed, there's so many good signs that we can take out of. We got to settle down a little bit on offense and stop turning the ball over. That's been our biggest problem on the offensive side, but there's so many good things that we can learn from that game.
Like you mentioned, offensively, turnovers in the first couple of weeks have been a problem. Just what kind of things can you guys work on here in practice to kind of alleviate the problem?
We got to make better decisions. Most of our turnovers have been interceptions. Ball security side of things. We had one ball security issue last week with a running back fumble. We work ball security every Tuesday and Wednesday, so that's something that we're going to continue putting a big emphasis on. But the biggest one is the decision making, getting the ball out of our hands, making sure my feet are set when I try to make throws. So those are things that when you bring in a quarterback that gets here in the summer, he didn't have time with the receivers like in spring ball. Those are little kinks that you're going to continue working out in the first couple games.
Illinois State, just like you guys played in that BS team the week before, what kind of things you learned about that game at Iowa?
It's 6-0 at halftime against Iowa. Iowa's a solid, hard-nosed, hit-you-in-the-mouth football team, and the way that they played that tough opponent showed a lot of grit, showed a lot of toughness. Iowa had to create some explosive plays with just guys winning in one-on-one matchups. So I think they're a solid, very good football team. So we've got to strap it up. We got to be ready for an old, hard-nosed, smash-mouth football game.
Got a home game finally on the road the first 2 weeks. What's it going to be like to stay here in Florence on Saturday?
It feels great to sleep in your own bed on a Friday night. I know that. I get to tuck my kids in, wake up, have breakfast with them. Usually in a better state of mind as a coach when you get to do those things. But to see our home fans, to see our families, to see our student section, to be able to perform in front of a band that's one of the best I've ever been around, all those things feed this team and bring energy to us. So I think we'll be able to benefit from all those things of playing at home.
What do you want to see out of your guys here on Saturday night?
And you want to see a win. We fought, we battled. You've seen 13 games of this program since I've been here that fight and battle, that have leads, that have to have leads. Now you want to see a win. Now you want to see a finish. And to get a win against a program like this, a solid program, would be big for us moving forward.
That does it for the pregame show. Kickoff is just minutes away. Don't forget to check out all the highlights going down tonight on The Final Score.
This is Going the Distance with Local Sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Summertown, Tennessee. It's Friday night. It's September, so that means it's football time in Summertown. Summertown coming in with a 2-0 record as they'll be hosting Hickman County. Summertown beat Lawrence County in week 1. They went on the road and beat Wayne County last week. Adam and I were on that call. Adam, what are you looking for out of this matchup here against an 0-2 Hickman County team who, let's just call it what it is, they've kind of been beat up on their first 2 weeks, 41-8 to Houston County and 34-7 to McEwen.
Yeah, they've been outscored 73-15, Clint, in 2 games.
Yeah.
The thing about if you're Summertown, this might be one of your bigger games of the year. You got your back-to-back weeks coming up. You've got Loretto and Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
You know, you could play really good football the next 2 weeks and still lose.
Yeah.
Okay. In opposition to that, Hickman County really needs this one too, because I was looking at their schedule. They've got Summertown, and 2 of their next 3 are Lewis County and Loretta, which are no joke
Good
themselves. So they could, if they don't get this one, they're probably staring possibly 0-5, 0-6 in the face. So yeah, it's big. You got to go get it tonight. You got a team that on paper you got to like where you're at, Clint. But of course the problem is they don't play football on paper, right? So.
Right, Adam. The offense. It is what it is. Sometimes it's hard to get a push. Sometimes they've made the plays that they need to make. The one thing that's not lacking is this defense for Summertown. They've only scored 21 points in 2 games, but they gave up 0. Part of that defense got a little bit stronger tonight. Don't know how much he'll play, but Eli Schaefer is actually dressed and on the field tonight. I think we're going to get this thing cranked up. We're just going to go ahead and jump the gun.
Well, one of them might have a date or something later tonight.
That's right.
I mean, you never know.
Let's
have
get the show
an
on the road.
appointment or. That's okay.
Other area news, Lawrence County will be hosting Lincoln County, and AJ and Dusty will be on the call for that one, and Loretta travels to Harpeth. So long trip if you're heading from the south end of Lawrence County all the way to Harpeth. So good luck to both of those squads. Don't know actually who won the coin toss, but either way, Summertown will be kicking off. They'll be traveling right to left on your screen. Summertown in their white pants, blue tops, white helmets with the Power Blue S on them. Hickman County in their road white, kind of looks like a Georgia Bulldog uniform. They are the Bulldogs of Hickman County. Their black pants and their black helmet. So Summertown will be receiving. I think I said Summertown will be kicking off. I don't know why I said that. I think I said it twice. Summertown will be receiving to start this contest.
I'll say something else too, Clint. This may be the only game you see this year where Summertown actually has more players than the team that they're playing.
And we don't. I mean, I'm not going to say we're bigger, but we're not noticeably smaller.
It's definitely not what it was against, who was it last week, Clint?
Wayne County.
I mean, that was significant.
Also, Kanan Cleanheart, he went down last week in that call, Adam. Yep. We had looked like an ankle, maybe sprain or something like that, but he's dressed, and he'll be playing tonight as well, so big offensive, defensive lineman there. So knock on wood, I think Summertown's at full staff.
You got a beautiful night for football, too.
Big shout-out to Will Pettis. I don't know if he did this on purpose or not, but he's got us in the room with the air conditioner, so everybody else is suffering. It's hot just one room over.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, when you're Will Pettis and you've got the pool he has, you can do a lot of things.
That's right.
Clint. You can get a lot of things done, man. Me or you could never imagine that Will can get it done.
The technical man extraordinaire.
Yeah, no doubt. I think the next time, if I even have my issues with my car, I think we'll
just call Will.
fix it. I mean, I know that
even if he can't fix it, he's got a computer or something he can hook up to it to tell you what's wrong.
He could Google it and tell me what it is.
All right, we had a little delay. I don't really know what it was. Maybe been waiting on a referee to get out here. But referee probably thought he had 3 more minutes. But now we're ready to kick it off, and here it goes. It'll be a short kick.
That might be going out of
bounds.
Going
to go out of bounds as good job by Peyton Niehaus letting that go. Summertown's going to start off in good field position.
Not the way you want to start if you're Hickman County by giving Summertown the ball in the field position they're going to have.
I had a little opening statement I was going to make, but I'll save it for our first timeout and commercial. But Adam, I think you really want, if you're Summertown, of course, win is the object.
Yeah.
Play well and win, but it would be nice if Summertown could get some of these younger players in, rest some of these kids, especially the ones that are playing 2 ways.
Well, especially when you look at your next 2 weeks.
Right.
You know, Mount Pleasant and Loretta back, they're going to need the rest.
Jaden Stoll under center. Hands it off to McCrory. He's going to power forward for a short gain. Tackled there by big number 76, Ashton Kistler. Called his name quite a bit last year as we went to Hickman County and made that call. I had Chad Powell helping me out on that call. I do remember that game, Will. They were showing a lot of hospitality, did Hickman County. I hope we're showing it the same way here, even though we don't have as much room to work with. Stoll. Powell went in motion. He's going to hand it off to McCrory again. Same set. He's going to get to about the 40. It'll be about 3rd and 5. So conservative to start, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I understand, too. You're going to have to fill out kind of what you've got here about, you know, who you're playing against. But, you know, it's a shame. You don't want to squander that field position from getting it on the 35 and having to go 3 and out.
Yeah. All right, he's in the shotgun now is Stoll. He's got McCrory to his right, Powell to his left. Got the option to Powell. He's got some running room. He's got a block. Powell on the foot race. Powell going up the sideline. The 20, the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown by Caleb Powell. We do have a flag back here, and we're going to get a hold against Summertown, and it's not going to negate it.
You're going to have a hold on the wide receiver on that side, Clint.
So take that back. Watching the replay here.
Yeah, we'll have to go back.
Yeah,
I'd
have to see that one more time. Here
right
it goes.
Here. I don't know about
that's
that.
touchy in a high school game.
Yeah,
they got Niehaus for a hold, but that's pretty touchy.
Yeah, I don't even see him grabbing anything.
So note to the coaching staff, we're going to run that play. Let's run it this side away from that man over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really see that, Clint. Nothing there that I saw, unless it was earlier on than the clip we got, but nothing to really see.
So it's still going to be 3rd and 5 because from where the spot was, it was 10 yards, but it was on down the field.
Yep.
So we'll try it again. Stoll steps up into it, hands off McCrory. He's going to power forward, and I think he's got the first, depending on the spot.
Well, and look, a great play call too.
Yes.
Because you also got to think what they're thinking right there.
Yeah,
Clint.
you just burned them on the edge.
You just burned them for 65 yards right around the edge, so that's not something they're going to give up. So nice play call there by the coaching staff.
All right. First down for Summertown. They're close to midfield, about the 46. Stoll under center. Power and straight. No, Stoll's going to keep it. He's beat one tackle. Pushing to the 20. Going to go down at the 20. Good job on the chase down there by number 21, John Urban, a senior for Hickman County. As he's going to keep Stoll from getting the end zone, but not until a 30-yard gain. Summertown rolling here on this opening drive.
I'd like to see Stoll do that more too, Clint. He can really run the football well.
Stoll under center. Powell to his left. McCrory right behind him. Pitching out. That's Logan Love with it. Trying to cut inside his block. Nothing there. as Hickman County swarmed all over it. Kind of got at some late curricular activities, but no flag on that one. I think he's going to lose about 3 on that one.
Yeah. And I know Summertown's done a great job in these first 2 games of running the football effectively, but I really would like to see him air it out a little bit. And Stowe's done a great job.
Caleb Powell's my cousin, but I don't know that he needs to be your lead blocker right there. Stowe, hands off. No, going to fake it. Throw it out to Love. Love drops it. Then he gets racked.
Yeah, that should be another flag. That's ridiculous. The ball's on the ground. And for multiple seconds.
Well,
Clint, I'll say the one thing. I don't think you're going to get a ton of help from the officiating
well,
tonight.
I'm watching this replay, and I want to, clearly dropped. 51.
Look at this. That's ridiculous. That's not even.
Only thing I can think, maybe 51 thought it was a lateral pass, and he was picking it up to run with it.
But go pick up the ball.
Yeah.
Don't go blast the kid that dropped it.
I guess that's what you could say is dive after the ball.
Yep.
Stowe trying to hit Love again, and it throws it behind him, and he would have had nothing but green grass ahead of him. We'll see. Summertown, the ball's on the 30, so we'll see if Summertown wants to go for it or 25, so
I could see them going for it right here, Clint. This field position. I don't think, you haven't seen their offense yet, but you also know they've scored 15 points in 2 games. You're kind of on that verge of outside of field goal range. That's a pretty long field goal.
4th and 13, Stowe out of the shotguns. Got McCrory to his right, and we're going. Rolling to his right is Stowe, looking to throw. Throws it deep, trying to hit Love, gets tipped away. Good defensive effort there by number 21. That's John Urban again, the senior. So Summertown will turn over downs, had a promising drive, got negated by a phantom holding call. Well, I'm not going to say it wasn't holding, but we can call holding on every play, but had two plays that we're going to be unsportsmanlike conduct that looked a lot more clearer than that holding call. So here it is, Adam. It's first quarter, and we're already jumping on referees. Feels like old times.
Well, the bad part is I used to be one, but I couldn't even imagine. To me, those are obvious calls that have to be made, especially that late hit right there on the drop pass.
Handoff goes number 13, Devin Driggers, and Summertown's defense swarms and eats him up in the backfield. Don't see Eli Schaefer out there yet. He's still on the sideline. I would say it's going to be pretty sparingly, especially with Loretta and Mount Pleasant back to back, probably as needed.
Yeah, I agree.
2nd 11. Handing it off again. Number 21, John Urban, the safety that broke up that touchdown there on the last drive. He'll power forward and get a gain, probably get the loss back. Be back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe 1 yard gain. Make it 3rd and 9, it says on the scoreboard. 8 seconds and ticking here in this first quarter. Say hello to all of our viewers showing on Will's phone that I'm looking at. We've got 45 on his. And I know why there's only 45, Will. The rest of them's here. Back to throw. Looking's got a man. He's open.
And it looks
total lapse in coverage there by Summertown.
It looks like the back fell down.
As number 17, Braden Fowkes, he's left wide open. And luckily it led him enough to the sideline at him. He had to go out of bounds because that's the only thing kept him from scoring.
Yeah, I agree. If he had an opportunity to turn it up, he would have been gone.
Kind of hurrying up now is Hickman County, trying to play a little fast. They pitch it out. That's Driggers again. He's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. Big Quint Smith on that tackle with a help from number 13, Max Dillard.
Well, Clint, when he was in the backfield right there and he stutter stepped and slowed down, you're going to learn against the Summertown defense. You better get north and south quickly because they move well laterally. They don't have, of course, they're not the biggest defensive line you'll ever see for sure, but they move well from side to side.
Ball is on the 41. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Hickman County. Andy Kraft going to hand it off again. Hands it off to John Irvin, and he'll do it, basically rinse and repeat. He's back, got the penalty, got the sack or the tackle for loss back. So that'll make it 3rd and 9 again. Summertown got beat on their first 3rd and 9 on a pass play that gave Hickman County a first down. We'll try it again. Kind of got pistol formation. 3 running backs. Going to roll, throw, same play. Caught. I don't know how that got through Niehouse's hands.
But it did.
And 2, Braden Brown. But another first down on basically the exact same play.
Well, you know, Niehaus fell down on the previous play. I think they're saying, hey, let's just go till it doesn't work anymore.
Perfectly thrown ball. That's the only place he could have got it and got a reception out of that. So great job there by Andy Kraft, sophomore quarterback for Hickman County. Going to get a timeout. We'll keep it right here, I do want to say, Adam. It's kind of been a sad day. I had my daughter in from North Carolina, had her in for 5 days. It's always hard to say bye. Gretchen had to take her back to the airport today. But that's not the saddest news. Summertown faithful, we've lost a very important big figure in Summertown. So we're going to give our condolences to the family of Mr. Kenneth Long. Kenneth is the dad of Rodney Long, the grandfather of Riley Long, both who athletes here at Summertown. Riley had 2 state championships in volleyball and state runner-up in basketball. Kenneth is one of the biggest supporters you ever seen in the crowd. You probably wouldn't hear him because Teresa was the loudest one in the crowd, but we lost a big supporter, so our condolences go out to Teresa, Rodney and Cindy, Wyatt, Riley, Kevin, and Deanne. We love you guys and here for you. So with that, out of the timeout, I think Summertown took that timeout, Adam, and I think they want to try to – no, looks like Hickman County took that timeout. Man in motion and the shotgun. Back to throw. No, now he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to be 8 up. Kraft thought about throwing it, faked the option. Then he tucked it and tried to run. He's going to get a loss of about 2 out of it.
Well, Hickman County has ran the ball 7 times for a total of about -1 yards. And they've thrown the ball twice for what, Clint, 40 yards?
They got 2 first downs out of it, so I'd say 20 yards out of both plays.
Yep. I think.
And I saw Coach Walt Smith. I think he had Michaela Powell. I know he had Niehaus.
Yep.
He was kind of giving them an earful over here during that timeout. Double reverse. Going to swing it out. Stigler going to make a man miss, make another man miss. He'll go down. Doesn't get to the first down, but he did a good job there, did Devin Driggers, as he made 3 Summertown defenders miss. That'll make it 3rd and about 8, as he got 5 out of that.
Where they're at now, Clinton, you would assume they're going to throw the football again. They've done it twice in 3rd, but I don't think you necessarily have to do that here.
Well, you don't, because you're 4 down territory.
Yeah, you're 4 down territory. I'm not wondering if you don't see a run play here to just kind of throw Summertown off. Summertown has to be thinking pass, but that's not necessarily have to be the case, but they're lining up with an empty set in the backfield.
Summertown not blitzing, playing man-to-man off the edge. Now they're going to keep it. Quarterback going to punch forward. I think he's going to have the first down. Good call there by Hickman County.
Yep.
As Summertown just was not ready for the quarterback keeper. As Andy Kraft keeps the chains rolling, Hickman County's got some things going here on their first drive.
Yeah, that's been the issue, Clint. You've got to get off field on 3rd down. And right now, Summertown –
you've definitely got to get off when half your kids out there play offense as well.
That's exactly right. This Hickman County team's been able to do what the previous 2 teams Summertown played hasn't, and that's.
Oh, we got a fumble. Ball's on the ground, still on the ground. Summertown's going to come away with it. Max Dillard going to dive on it, come away with a loose ball, turn it over to Summertown. So both teams had drives going on their first possession. Both teams turn it over.
Shout out to that back, too, man. He was doing everything he could to try to corral that thing.
He was kind of there at the right time, right place, right time, because the quarterback lost it, as we see Will's replay there.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't come up with it. He probably should have just fell on it instead of trying to pick it up and run with it. But you'll take the break if you are Summertown.
Yeah, that's big right there, Clint. They needed that.
Quint Smith in the backfield this series. Stoll under center. Hands off to Smith. Powering forward. Going to get about 4 or 5 out of it. Good run on first down. If you're just now joining us, this is Clint Brazier along with Adam Lindsay, along with Will Pettis. Summertown drove down to the 20 on their first possession, but then turned it over on downs after a penalty. Then Hickman County drove all the way down on Summertown and turned it over on a fumble. So that's where we stand with 3:45 to go here in the first. We're knotted with goose eggs. Option. Swinging it out wide. Going to get a tackle, but not before the first down, as Colton Pugh is going to catch that option. He's going to move the sticks.
Looked like the same play, Clint, that busted for him earlier.
Let's see, you got Jake Pettis and Clint Parson both checking in, as Powell and Bailey will come out. Stoll under center with Smith behind him. Man in motion is Love. Fakes it to Love, hands it off to Smith. He's powering forward, gets about 4 or 5 again on first down. I think that's a huge key, Adam.
Oh,
if you can,
no doubt.
if you're not going 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10, whole lot easier to work, isn't it?
Well, and having that young man in short yardage situations, has been a plus this year that we really haven't had, in the last few years. So, yeah, it's a big positive when you can get 5 on first down.
They go out of the shotgun, hand it off to Smith. He's going to get the first down, then some. Powers all the way down to around the 40. Good set design there by Summertown. They acted like it was going to be a reverse, as Love came in motion and Stoll was in the shotgun, but they just quick handed off to Quint Smith, and all he does is power forward and get chunks of yards.
Well,
1st and 10, ball on the 41 of Hickman County now.
Summertown's early effectiveness, Clint, in getting to the outside is opening that middle up. And I'm going to tell you, you know that Smith right there, he is a load to have to handle, especially for just one guy.
Oh, Lord, you couldn't pay me $1 million, tell me try to stand in an open field and try to tackle him coming at me.
No, especially for a fairly small team like Hickman County.
Stoll, I don't know if that was a bust or what, but Stoll's going to get positive out of it, get about 4 on the first down carry. It just, I don't know. I'd like to see Will's replay. That did not look like a quarterback keeper. That looked like, because Powell goes in motion and then resets, and it looked like Stoll was trying to hand it to somebody. And maybe it was. Maybe it was a design quarterback keeper, and him just run behind Smith. That'll make it 2nd and 7. We've almost got through this first quarter. Stoll. With Powell in motion, it goes behind him. Stoll's just going to have to dive on it. I'd say that's 100% on Stoll. It might have been a little high, but he's got to catch it.
Well, I'll tell you something else, Clint. You could have actually called a false start, possibly on Stoll right there. He was actually walking toward the line when the ball was snapped. I think that ball, there, like you said, Clint, there was miscommunication there on when that ball should have been snapped. Yeah,
I don't know. Center might have been off, or Stoll didn't know when I don't know. Timing's everything.
Yep.
44 seconds to go here in this first. It's 3rd and 14. Summertown's trying to make up for that bobble there. Flares it out. Niehaus has it. Makes a move. Gets the first down and then some. Good 3rd and 14 play on the passing throw from Jaden Stoll to Peyton Niehaus.
Man, when he stuck his foot into the ground and cut back inside, that was a beautiful move. He's got really good footwork.
I think Summertown's going to try to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Stoll under center. McCrory back in. Is going to take the handoff. McCrory pushing forward. Good first down run. And that will take us to quarter number 2. We'll be back in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
We at Sassy Southern Designs are wishing all the football teams the best this season. We have merchandise for every school in the district as well as some outside the district as well. So come by and check us out. We're at 1294 First Avenue right behind McDonald's in Lawrenceburg.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley is 10 acres of fun waiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
If you're looking for the right someone to mow your property, do landscaping, dirt work, land clearing, fence row clearing, bush hogging, or gutter clearing, call Shape Me Up Lawn Care today, 931-244-0841.
All right, getting ready for quarter number 2. We've got a new 12 on the clock. Summertown has it 2nd and 4. The ball is on the 21. They were in this position the first series and turned it over on down. So, Adam, I think right here you're looking for positive yards, nothing that shoots yourself in the foot, no penalties, no sacks.
Yeah, I mean, you've moved the football well here. There's no reason not to keep doing what you've been doing.
Love on the end around, finds a little bit of running room, gets close to a first down. It'll be definitely 3rd and doable or 4th and doable if needed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Clint. You've moved the ball consistently, basically the whole quarter. Just the penalties have hurt you badly. But right now, Hickman County really hasn't shown they can consistently stop Summertown if they just keep pounding the football.
Good thing I see about 4 players for Hickman County's offense, that are, including the quarterback.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. And that's just what I said as number 76, Hunter Fishwald for Summertown. He's a freshman.
Yep.
He was almost to the end zone, Adam. So instead of 3rd and 1, that'll make it 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
Still 4 down territory for Summertown. Just got to make sure we're all on the same page on the snap, Ken.
No, you're fine here. You'd like to get a large chunk of that 6 back right here. Clint puts you in a good position for a 4th down attempt.
All right, here we go. Now we're going to get a timeout. Yep. Summertown will take it with them. We'll be back in a minute here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
All right, back at it. Summertown takes their first time out of the first half. Going to talk things over. It's 3rd and 6. Ball's on the 23. Adam, you know you're in 4 down territory. You've been running the ball pretty good. Are you kind of expecting 2 runs if needed?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
High snap, but Stoll gets it. McCrory going to power forward. He's going to get close to first down and then some. I think he's got it.
Yeah,
and they will. Referee says move the sticks. Good hard-nosed running by Caden McCrory as he'll get that penalty yard back plus a first down to boot.
I'm going to tell you, Clint, McCroy hits those holes, man, and when he hits them, he is going full bore.
You don't see many sophomores that play football like that.
No, he makes his mind up, puts his foot in the ground. He is into that hole quickly.
Going to give it to him again. He's going off right tackle. He's got some running room, looking for the corner. Nobody's going to touch him. Caden McCrory into the end zone. Summertown does capitalize on this series. I don't see any flags on the field this time. 6-0 Summertown.
Beautiful run. Once he hits outside, man, he's got the speed. Not many people are going to catch him from behind, Clint.
I tell you, he made a cut move. We'll see Will's replay here in a minute. He stuck that foot in the ground off that right tackle, and he was gone.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll watch the extra point and then watch the – nah. Well, Will, you're fired.
We're going to have to talk to him as well, Will. I'm going to bring my chainsaw up here one day, and I'm going to cut part of this wall out so I can see around this thing.
Yeah, I think we got another person jump maybe for Summertown, and they will. So Hoffman will have to back it up. Number 66, Kanan Cleanhard, he's letting the rest of his offensive linemen or his field goal unit know to be still. I think that's big number 76 again that got patted on the back, Fischwald. But he's a freshman, man.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Low snap, but it's picked up by Love. Kick through. We don't care about that extra 5 yard. Hoffman puts it through. We'll be back in a few minutes. Summertown leads 7-0.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good.
Summertown scores touchdown, and then Bradley Hoffman puts the extra point through. Caden McCrory gets his running touchdown and gets Summertown on the board 7-0. Now, Adam, here's the good news is you got to put a complete drive together. Had a good drive going the first time.
Yeah.
Second time you put together and scored. Bad news is you're fixing to kick it to Hickman County, and they marched all the way down on you, and then luckily for Summertown, had a fumble that you recovered.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. Defensively, they're going to have to step up a little bit. This Hickman County team is definitely not.
John Irvin's going to catch that, and if he gets by Hoffman, he may have a touchdown on the kick return. Hoffman having to do it all as coverage was blown.
Well, Clint, I thought they weren't even going to have to put their offense on the field here for a second.
Well, that's one way to keep your defense or offense on the field.
Yep.
But big shout out to John Irvin, the senior. We've called his name a lot early here in this contest. He takes it all the way across midfield to about the 45 of Summertown. So a very short field to work with now if you're Hickman County.
I'll tell you, too, Clint, that's not a little kid. I mean, that was a good size. Irvin's a good size guy, man, and he can fly.
Looking to throw. Kicks it out. Got Niehaus there waiting on him, but he will pick up about 4 or 5 on it. We'll get the forward progress.
That will give him a.
That's Braden Brown, sophomore.
He's going to get about 3.5 yards. Yeah, look like he'll get 3.
Going to give him 3. I agree with that. I think that's about where forward progress was.
I was really thinking Niehaus was really fixing to unload on him.
Yeah.
But he kind of pulled up just a little bit. But nice job there.
All right, Andy Kraft in the shotgun. Got Irvin beside him. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, now going to chunk it deep. Throws it to his intended receiver. Now we got a flag on this side of the field. The reception was good by number 17, Braden Fowles, a senior receiver.
I'm not sure what this is.
But I think, according to Coach Busby over here, it's going to go against Hickman County. But, Adam, either way.
Illegal man downfield.
Which that's great for Summertown, but the bad news is I don't know if Summertown's broke up a pass play yet.
I don't either, Clint.
I think every ball they've thrown has been completed.
Yeah, I agree.
And you also got to give a lot of credit to Andy Kraft. He does a great job faking his handoff with his play action.
Oh, yeah, he looks good back there.
But, you know, to be a sophomore, this kid's got potential.
Yeah, he does. But they're in a tough spot now, 2nd and 17.
Back across midfield as he takes handoff, reverse. Looking for the tackle. Whiffs on it does Quint Smith. Going to power forward and get most of it, maybe close to the first down, does Devin Driggers. So it went from 2nd and 17. It's going to be about 3rd and very, very short. Maybe a long one.
I'm going to tell you, Clint, they've got some weapons. They've got some kids that move well. I mean, they've blown through Summertown's defense on a few plays here.
Quint Smith's kicking himself. He was that close, had him almost wrapped up in the backfield, but big credit to Driggers. He rolled off of it, plowed forward. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. I don't think he's going to get it.
No.
You're definitely in 4-down territory, so you're going to have to get another stop again if you're Summertown.
It looks like Clint, he actually lost. If he might have lost half a yard, but he didn't gain an inch. So
yeah, Kraft called his own number there, tried to power forward. Summertown ate that up, but they're going to have to do it again as it's 4th down and 2. Hickman County definitely going to be going for it as the ball is on about the 32 of Summertown. So, you know, this is just good a punt if you don't get it. Hickman County is going to take their second time out of the half with 7:57 to go. We'll take time out with them here on the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality. Shop convenience.
All right, 4th and 2nd.
Big play right here.
Stop. Got a packed house. They're going to hand it forward. Got a linebacker in, number 51, Turner Davenport, and he's going to power forward and get the first down.
Yeah, he's going to have it just enough, but I believe the spot was right on the 30, and it looks like that's what he got to. Yep. Big possession right here, Clint. Bottom line is, if you're moving the ball, you move the ball pretty well if you're Hickman County. You can tie this thing up before half. Unfortunately, though, if you do turn this back over to Summertown, they really haven't shown the ability to stop Summertown.
Yeah, on the opposite side of that, Summertown, they march it down and do score.
Yep.
They get the ball back after half as well. So two different things could happen here. Summertown's wanting a quick stop and the ball back. Hickman County's going to drown this clock out, get a score, and go to halftime. Driggers. Rolling. That's Kraft. Excuse me. Fakes McCrory, gets by him. Now punching forward, going to get close to another first down as he gets down close to the 20.
I think these athletes on Hickman County have a lot to do with that, Clint. I mean, you know,
Andy Kraft made a heck of a move to get away from McCrory.
But in opposition to that, though, a lot of missed tackles.
We have
tonight. I mean, it's not something we've seen the previous two games. I don't know. And I could also argue, too, we've had more penalties in the first quarter of this game than we had the previous game in the previous
two games.
Yeah, previous two games combined. So I don't know about
Kraft out of the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Going to hand it off, coming around the edge. There's a tackle in the backfield. Great job by Colton Pugh.
Number 26, Clint.
Yeah, Colton Pugh comes in the backfield, and he's going to get that one for a loss, make it 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that was a textbook tackle in the backfield.
Braden Brown trying to come around the edge. I thought he had some running room, and Pugh just met him and backed him up.
I think these teams are very similar, honestly, Clint. Like you said, you've got kids that are playing both sides of the ball. If you're the defenses here, you've got to get off the field.
Yeah. 3rd and 3. Man in motion. That's Driggers. He's handing. He's got some running room off the edge. He's going to have the first down and then some. Niehaus and Quint Smith's going to drive him out of bounds but not before he gets the first down. Ball be around the 12. Hickman County putting it together again this drive.
Like you said, Clint, I mean, they were cruising down the field earlier when that unfortunate fumble happened.
Yeah.
I mean, they've moved the ball. This team's looked really solid. I mean, their scores definitely doesn't reflect it, but they played a really good half so far. They're possibly about to tie this thing up.
All right. Kraft back to throw. Nothing there, so he's going to power it up the gut, get to around across the 10. So he turned nothing into something there.
Gain of maybe 3.
Summertown High School band, if you can hear them there. Kraft all alone in the shotgun. 2nd and 7, 4:30 and kicking. Man in motion, keeps it. Going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Now we got a flag comes in. Eli Schaefer got in on that tackle as well, but big number 66 came in clean.
That's going to be their football. That's a holding. That's going to be holding on Hickman County, and Summertown will decline that, and they're going to get the football.
Let's see. I didn't even know the ball came out.
Yeah,
it
it's
did.
out here.
It absolutely did.
That is correct.
Great job by number 15
Yep.
for Summertown. Austin Reed coming up with that.
Yep.
Summertown will take over. I don't think anybody in the crowd knew what happened.
Well, the thing about it is, Clint, what scared me was the flag came in right on the tackle, like right at the point of the tackle. I was scared it was a face mask call. That's what I assumed, he was pulled down by a face mask.
I think we had a hold downfield.
Yep.
They got declined, and yeah.
And I don't know, did I see Schaefer in on that play?
He was.
That's what I thought. I think he was in on that tackle.
He was.
Okay, awesome.
Now we've got flags everywhere.
Let's see what we've got.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Summertown. I don't really know what's going on. We'll take it with them. We'll try to figure out as well. We'll be back here in just a minute.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenakee has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenakee Properties. Visit Tenakee.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement.
All right, Summertown will take over after another fumble recovery. That time it was by Austin Reed. Back to throw with Stoll.
They got him open if he's
Love.
good.
Love's got it. He's going to have to turn on the Jets as he's being chased to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Summertown on the bomb. You talking about going for the throw on play one,
Beautiful.
Adam.
I'm going to tell you what, too, Clint. Beautiful spiral. That ball was in the air. I mean, Joe Montana was not throwing a better spiral than that, and it was on the money.
Honestly, I was sitting here in my head thinking, oh, my God, Love's too open. There's no way he can catch it. He's too open.
Well, you know.
But he did a great job catching it, tucking it, securing it, and then still had to beat the fast John Irvin, the senior from Hickman County, who's running back and a safety, and he almost got caught, but great job by Logan Love as Summertown makes it 13-0. Hoffman with the extra point upcoming.
Well, and I'm glad I didn't say it, Clint, but I was just fixing to ask you, hey, 4 minutes deep in your own territory here, you just run it. go into the half. I'm glad I didn't say that.
Clearly, we called a timeout and said we're going to throw one and see what happens.
Well,
look what happened.
Well, and I'll tell you too, the success they've had running the football. If you
Hoffman with his first miss, make it 13-0. Go ahead, Adam.
Well, I was just going to say, the success you've had running the football, hey, you go deep on 1st and 10 and put it 2nd and 10, you still got to like the chances of getting a first down.
That's right.
I mean, you've got two backs that have been ripping off chunks of yardage, so great play call.
Good news is you just scored. You're up 2 scores. Bad news is defense got to go right back out on the field, and they got 4 minutes to try to stop Hickman County one more time.
And I'll tell you something else too, Clint. I don't know if I was thinking about this after you said it a while ago, but if you remember – the game initially, and I think that was the delay, they lined up like Summertown was going to kick off.
Mm-hmm.
But if you remember, Hickman County kicked off.
Yeah.
So Hickman County will be getting the ball.
Yeah, that's
start second, right? Okay, that's what I think that was part of the delay. So and I'm going to tell you what, that's a big score right there. That could be a game changer.
Trying to get one stop, go to halftime for Summertown with a 2-score lead.
Yeah. And
Bradley Hoffman is, I think. Will, is that his first miss of the year? On extra point?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, Adam, Will, I think Bradley, we had a lot of helmet stickers to give out last week, but that punt Hoffman had that got it down to the 1 probably saved Summertown a ball game last week.
We raved on him last year, Clint. Mm-hmm. I mean, he is a player.
He's got a little stouter.
He has.
Pooch kick. Not a fair catch. Going to try to run with it. Summertown's trying to get a tackle. Still can't.
He's got the corner.
Trying to get away from Max Dillard, and he can't. But not before number 14, Aiden Spiegelmeyer.
You're up 13-0, Clint. I think this offense has played well today. The special teams needs a discussion at half.
I would say
they have over 100+ return yards.
Look at Coach Walt Smith down there.
Yeah, there needs to be a discussion. And I'm telling you, too, these return men for Hickman County, they're no joke. Okay,
right.
You've got to break down and make tackles here because if you miss, they're punishing you. That's something that's going to – I'm going to tell you what, Clint, like you said, is as good as your defense is, you continually give the ball to an opponent.
In your territory.
Yes, you're going to be in trouble. I don't care who you are.
Kraft going to call his own number, keep it and run. He'll go down close to the 50. If it is a gain, it's a very short one. Tick, 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 tick. Let's go, clock. I don't know if Summertown can come up with a third turnover here in this first half.
No. But I think you're going to be looking at the ball going into the air here,
Yeah.
Clint. You have to. They've had too much success throwing the football tonight to not.
Kraft.
There it is.
Going to throw it across the middle.
Went behind him.
If it had been let out in front of Devin Driggers, who's had a good night as well so far in this first half, he might have been in the end zone. But luckily it was thrown behind him. The clock will stop with 3:20 to go here in the first half. Make it 3rd down and 9. Now, I don't think you're 4-down territory here, are you, Adam? You don't want to turn over and give it to Summertown with 3:20 to go. Of course, that's all. None of that matters unless Summertown gets a stop right here.
Well, the best thing Hickman County needs to do is convert this thing. But I will tell you, like you said, Clint, you don't want to give the ball back to them again. Not Summertown.
Got 3 receivers out to the right. All alone in the backfield, Kraft. Fakes, throws it out to the right. Got a man, turning the corner, going to have the first down. Tell you what, Summertown just can't get off that block.
No.
To catch that swing pass.
Well, there was nobody over there. When he turned up
yeah.
the field, Clint, I mean, he had acreage in front of him.
John Irvin, who I just bragged on, catches it, takes it across, does enough to get the first down. I think now at this point, if you're Summertown, you're just hoping Hickman County takes their sweet time.
Yeah, I agree. A sack here. They've got to get something for negative yardage here and keep this clock running up. Need to get a big play here if you can.
Back to throw, looking right. Got a man, hits him in stride. That's number 6, Braden Brown. Depending on the spot, he may have another first down. No, they're going to say 2nd and short. So the clock will continue to run. Hickman County not getting in a very big hurry, but they've still got plenty of time.
Loretta and Harper tied at 0 right now.
Almost the end of the first quarter, and they got started a little late. So we're approaching 2:15 here. Hickman County still hasn't broke the huddle. Kraft all alone. Man in motion is Brown. Now we're going to get a false start on Hickman County.
Well, and I know you mentioned, Clint, about them not being in a hurry, but I also think, too, the way they feel right now, at least, they're ripping off 10 to 15 yards on average on the pass attempt.
Just keep doing your thing.
They don't, and the thing about it is, you don't really just want to score super quickly and give Summertown the football back with amount of time and a timeout. So, but that penalty definitely is a killer, sending them back 5 yards. And that clock is rolling. We're inside of 1:50 now.
All right. You got Irvin to the right of Kraft. Man in motion. That's Driggers. Back to throw is Kraft. Looking, letting the one guy. Got a lot of air on it, but nobody there in the vicinity for that one. That'll stop the clock at 1:30. Make it 3rd down and 7. A little miscommunication there, Adam. I think he might have thought he had somebody on a wheel route because that's about where he threw it.
Yeah. He was looking on some type of out pattern there, but like you said, Clint, there's nobody there.
Lincoln County up 14-7 at Lawrence County.
Just wondering here, Clint, you've got it. You wonder if Summertown sends some type of blitz or pressure here instead of just letting him sit back there.
Now you got McCrory, Schaefer, and Smith back there. I'm sending one of them. Here comes Max Diller. Got a flag quickly. Pass gets broken up by Niehaus. And
Hickman County did not have enough.
Bailey.
Hickman County did not have enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Summertown's going to decline this according to
they lined up improperly.
Coaching staff.
And
they will decline the penalty, so that'll make it 4th down and 7.
Now this is big, Clint.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to get the ball at half, right?
Hickman County.
Yeah. You've got to punt this ball.
Now they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a minute here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new.
All right, back at it. Summertown looking for a stop. 4th down and 7.
I think this is a mistake, Clint.
Kraft. A man in motion. That's Brown. Fumble.
Like
Ball's on the ground. Tries to pick it up and go with it, but he does secure it.
Like
so Summertown doesn't get it, but it'll be a turnover on downs again.
That is a huge mistake. I don't see how you can make that call there.
All right, Adam. Summertown with one timeout.
Yeah.
You're at about the 42? About 40 now.
Hey, I'd run
backed it up.
I'd be aggressive here if you're Summertown. I'd run it wide, try to get you some yardage around the corner. You've had a huge gain already this game.
I'm taking 2 chances.
Take a chunk it deep, right? Do what you want to do. At that point, if you have to kick it, punt it.
I'm taking 2 chances. And then if I have to run it on 3rd down, because they have no timeouts, does Hickman County. Stoll, the shotgun. McCrory thought about swapping over. Now stay where he is. Back to throw is Stoll. Looking. Swings it out, McCrory on the out route. Misses one tackle. Makes another man miss. Gets across midfield.
That'll
That's
stop
Caden
the clock.
McCrory.
That will stop the
Summertown
clock.
got to get ready to go as soon as the ball spotted. Running their 1 minute offense here.
Give him the ball. McCroy's trying to spot the ball for the official. All right, here we go. We're in good shape.
Back to roll. Rolling to his left is Stoll. Going to keep it and run.
Good
Found a gap in the middle. Keep still going. Gets racked. Now gets dropped. Not before he picks up another big chunk and gets to across the 35, close to the 30. 47 seconds to go here in the first half. Summertown does still have a timeout. Clock is ticking. Now they're backing Summertown up and running the clock. Spot the ball, Mr. Ref. Stoll will spike it to stop the clock. 10 seconds ran off there, Adam. I put part of that on the referee. I put part of that on Summertown.
Yeah.
Because we do have a timeout to burn if we needed to.
Yeah, I agree. But look, like you said, Clint, you've got a timeout. I mean, you've got 3 legitimate shots here. I mean, you can work the middle of the field and get a timeout.
Summertown
right?
bringing in 4 receivers.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a lot of things right here with the timeout.
Of course, they took out 3.
The thing about it is, though, you want to try to get first downs or incomplete passes. Or if you don't get first downs here and stay in bounds, the clock keeps rolling, and you probably have to burn a timeout.
McCrory, the lone back, right beside Stoll. Stoll in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looking, eyeing. Fires it out and goes to the feet of Niehaus.
Okay. That's okay. I don't know if Niehaus had a ton of.
If he caught it, I don't know where he's going.
He didn't have much to work with anyway. That's not a bad play. The clock stops. Now, the issue is, of course, now is your 3rd and 10. I think you may look at even running the ball here, getting a timeout, and then make a call. Do you want to kick it, try a long field goal, or just go for it?
Hoffman's got a leg.
Yeah.
All right, Stoll, same set formation except the 3 receivers to his left, Niehaus alone to his right. Takes it, looking to throw. Quick slant across the middle, leads Pugh just a little bit too much, and it was there, Adam, but he just put a little too much zip on it, did Stoll. And it gets away from him, and so now we'll see what Summertown's doing. Love and Powell will come back in the game.
I think this is pushing the limits of a field goal, Clint. Like you said, he's got a good leg.
See your kicker out there. I think we're just going for it on 4th down.
I think it's a good decision. Worst case is you don't get it here. You hand Hickman County back to football with no timeouts and 20 seconds left.
Love in motion. Quick slant out to Niehaus, trying to make a man miss, and he's got 1 man miss. He's cutting it back up the middle. Going to have the first down is Niehaus. If he'll get on the ground before the clock goes out, blow it, ref, blow it.
Yeah, they're going to call it. The clock has stopped. I think as soon as this thing starts, they're starting it now.
If you don't know what you're running, I'm using my timeout. 15 seconds, 13 seconds. Let's go, boys. Stoll looking for the slant. Gets it to Casey Bailey. He's going to be short of the touchdown. Now you've got to use the timeout if you're Summertown.
Yep. I'm going to tell you, Clint, I think if Bailey just stays on his feet, it looks like he just went to the ground.
Well, I think he got tripped up. We see Will's replay here. Bailey makes a good catch, has to go down. He did, just kind of got tripped up.
Yeah, he tripped on his own. That's right, he did.
But a good job securing it does Bailey. You're definitely in field goal range now, but we'll see if Summertown wants to do it.
Well, Clint, you're on the, what are we looking at here, the 6 it looks about? Yeah, the 6-yard line roughly.
I'm kicking a field goal.
You just go ahead and kick it here.
If I can't make them jump, but the thing is, you're out of timeouts.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think if you feel confident in your kicker, which you should from this short distance, you get your 3 points.
But here's the thing: even if you're not going to try to make them jump because it's only half the distance, so he still won't even put you down on 1.
Yeah.
I don't see Hoffman out there.
They're going. You know, I'm wondering if you don't see some type of trickeration play here.
Yeah, I do. I mean, Hoffman's out there.
Okay. All
right.
Yeah, I think you've got to kick it. It's a good choice here.
We've had some trouble here with our line on our special team, so we get a good snap, good hold. But either way, Adam, no matter what happens out of this, Summertown did their job. Yep. They got the ball back. They got a 2-point lead at worst going into halftime.
Correct. Yep.
Snaps goes through Love's hands. My goodness. Hoffman's going to pick it up and try to run with it, but he can't go anywhere. And that's how the half will end. Just goes right through Logan Love's hand. And Hickman County will get the ball back when we come back from halftime. I'd like to remind everybody, Will be showing our marching band at halftime for anybody looking for that. Stay with us. Me and Adam is going to go wet our whistle and get geared up for this second half because it looks to be a wild one. Stay with us here on the X Sports Network.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with your Friday evening forecast update here during the game on the Exports Network. Dropping on through the 70s this evening into the 60s. Most of us starting our Saturday morning with gradually clearing skies down into the lower 60s, and it's going to be a more comfortable day in the upper 70s and lower 80s by our Saturday afternoon. Any showers from the evening fading away by midnight or so, gradually decreasing cloud cover behind the front during the early morning, waking up to partly cloudy skies, a breezy north wind gusts as high as 15 miles per hour, maybe up to 20 as early as the morning hours of our Saturday. That continues through the day on Saturday, starting in the low to mid 60s over southern middle Tennessee, upper 60s to near 70 over northwest Alabama. And then that reinforcing cool air keeps us in the upper 70s and lower 80s, despite increasing sunshine going into the day. So a comfortable Saturday. If you have any outdoor plans, it's going to be good for that. Just be mindful of fire weather with the low humidity and the gusty winds out there. Dropping on through the 60s through the evening, we'll be well down into the lower 50s, if not the upper 40s, as we wake up daybreak on our Sunday morning, and then warming up to near 80 by the afternoon with mostly sunny skies. High pressure shifting to the east going into early week, starting to give us more of a southeasterly flow, so temperatures will moderate back into the upper half of the 80s going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday here before we gradually start to work in shower chances toward late next week. So a cool week in here, an early taste of fall, upper 40s, lower 50s daybreak on Sunday morning. And then we moderate the temperatures here back closer to the upper 80s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then it kind of even out a bit as we increase the cloud cover and maybe get a few showers in here toward next Thursday and next Friday. So increasing sunshine going through our Saturday. Daytime highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s. A breezy north wind, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So be aware of fire weather concerns. Be mindful of that. Same for Sunday, breezy north winds, mostly sunny skies, starting in the upper 40s and lower 50s Sunday morning, getting to near 80 by the afternoon, mostly sunny Monday and Tuesday, highs in the upper 80s, starting to increase cloud cover Wednesday, and then maybe a few showers in here toward next Thursday and next Friday. There's the latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest weather information from us by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. If you're on your computer or watching here on TV, you can scan the QR code on the screen, or if you're on your mobile device watching, it's a free download in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley is 10 acres of fun waiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
If you're looking for the right someone to mow your property, do landscaping, dirt work, land clearing, fence row clearing, bush hogging, or gutter clearing, call Shape Me Up Lawn Care today, 931-244-0841.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Hi there, everyone. This is Ann Marr with Coldwell Banker Southern Realty. I want to say a great big thank you, Lawrence County, for voting me as your favorite realtor. What a huge honor this is to be voted this by my many clients, my friends, my peers, the people I love. I greatly appreciate all of you so much. I have loved working with many of you, some of you several times, and I look forward to meeting and working with many more of you in the future. I promise to give you 110% of my time, attention, and expertise to make your sale or purchase happen. Just give me a call at 931-242-2643, and let's talk.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southernCraftMFG.com. Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Back to school means back to savings at Heritage Automotive Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Act fast to grab incredible deals on new vehicles priced below invoice and pre-owned cars listed way below market value. Need help with payments? The friendly finance team is ready to assist with zero down, bad credit, or even no credit at all. Not looking for a new vehicle? Heritage is still your go-to for guaranteed exceptional service, parts, or auto body repair. Visit heritagegm.com.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
At Old South Wood Preserving in Summertown, Tennessee, we provide quality pressure-treated wood products for the ag fence and the post-frame building industry. Our tried and true process of preserving wood, utilizing the latest technology in the industry, ensures that our products stand the test of time. Our team works tirelessly together to make sure that our customers are treated with the best service and care each day. I'm Eric Stoll, and as the owner of Old South Wood Preserving, My goal isn't to be the biggest supplier in the industry, but rather to be the very best at what we do. Build your project with Old South Wood. Learn more at oldsouthwood.com or call us at 931-762-9663.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company since 1927.
All right, welcome back into Summertown, Tennessee, where the Summertown Eagles lead Hickman County 13-0. We've got about a minute 30 left to go in halftime. It'll be Hickman County's ball as we resume play here in the second half. First scoring drive for Summertown. They march down the field and get a touchdown run by the first. Yeah, that was the first touchdown. Cade McCrory found the corner of the end zone and scores, makes it 7-0 after the extra point from Bradley Hoffman. After getting their second turnover, Summertown, beautiful play action pass from Jaden Stoll to Logan Love as he goes about 60 yards and finds the end zone there after a missed PAT. Scores 13-0. Adam, I think the big story is Hickman County has drove on Summertown every time they've had the football. But Summertown has come away with 3 turnovers, 1 on downs, and 2 fumble recoveries.
Yeah, well, and look, I think if it's first of the year, they said, hey, through 2.5 games, your defense hasn't allowed a point. You're going to take it. You know, I'm
not going to believe it, but I'll take it.
No, you're going to take that every day. And, you know, they played that type of game against Lawrence County. If you remember, Lawrence County drove deep. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think they were intercepted in or at the end zone 3 times.
3 times.
So, look, this defense, they're very opportunistic. They play well against the run. Now, I will say earlier in this game, Hickman County kind of exposed them a little through the air. I will say that. But
yeah, big shout out to the First Lady of Technical Broadcasting, Miss Kim Pettis.
You think she's telling the story about Will because those other 2 ladies are laughing? You think she's saying something that
her head is bobbing during that, so she's either talking bad about Will or somebody's about to get a whipping down there.
She's probably telling them that story about the snake they found at your house, Will. She posted that on Facebook, if you remember, this big, huge snake. I told her.
I do want to. I gave some shout-outs the first half. But the one I left out, this Summertown faithful has packed this house again, walking around at halftime. There is not a tailgate to be sat on. There's not a spot in the crowd that you can find a seat. Winning helps everything, Adam, but the 3rd week in a row, Summertown has – last week, I've never been to Wayne County, and us have – unanimously a bigger crowd than Wayne County.
Well, in addition to it is drizzling rain. It's not like it's just a beautiful night for football. And that whole Summertown side, I mean, you couldn't fit a piece of paper in those stands. This team's fun to watch, Clint. I mean, you can say what you want. They are fun to watch. They play hard. I've been impressed with the offense this first half. I think they've really moved the ball well, had some big plays. The running game's rolling. They've done a lot of good things this half.
Hoffman to kick it away, another poocher, and try to find the corner, and he's going to pick it up. Let's see if Summertown can do a little bit better on the kickoff coverage, and they do.
Definitely much improved.
As number 6, Braden Brown, who broke off a couple of long runs off of the kickoffs in the first half, he's going to be stopped at around the 30. So best starting position for Summertown so far tonight defensively. Loretta up 21-0 at Harpeth. That game's kind of going about what I thought it'd be. Yeah. Loretta also without their quarterback, Mason Tidwell, so that's a big loss for.
Do you know, Clint, about the time frame for Mason?
It's usually 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, I hope that young man gets back healthy.
Andy Kraft had a good first half. Just come up empty a few times, but he's in the shotgun again. Looking back to throw, rolling to his right. Stops, drops. Got a man open. Busting coverage again. Number 17, Braden Fouts, catches it around the 40. Niehaus going to take him down, but Summertown just beat again.
Well, if I'm Hickman County, I'm throwing the football, Clint. You haven't moved the ball consistently enough on the ground.
They're going to run it off the edge, get a few yards, maybe 2 or 3 out of John Urban. Well, I think it's inevitable. You know, I think we said it when we took off air. Summertown's going to have to be really, really lucky if that shutout streak continues in this second half, because they were really, really lucky they didn't get scored on 3 times in the first half.
Well, they do a great job against the run. They have all year. But honestly, though, Clint, they really haven't seen a team that really throws the ball a lot. Lawrence County threw it around some, but not a ton.
Stigler in motion, a little busted play. Kraft's going to take it and run, and he's going to pick up a ton out of it. That play went from a bust as he thought Driggers was looking to pitch it to Driggers. Driggers goes behind him.
Of course, when I start bragging on our rush defense, we get gashed up the middle for 12 yards.
Quarterback on a busted play.
Yeah,
takes about 12
wasn't even
yards.
designed play, but look, I think Hickman County. Yeah, did they score the first half? No. Did they get some confidence in a lot of areas and see how they want to attack?
Had to.
I mean, if I'm them, I'm airing this thing out. I'm going to throw Summertown off some, but with some runs just to keep them honest. I'm putting the ball in the air. I'm going to make Summertown secondary make a play.
Kraft's going to hand it off again. Same to John Urban. He's going to try to go around the edge. It looks like he gets it around the line of scrimmage, scoring to that far end.
Maybe a yard, Clint. I tell you what, I noticed.
Hell, they're saying he lost a yard.
Yeah, that's correct. I've noticed. I don't know if you've seen it, but we've got heat lighting in action. I don't know if you've seen that over there.
Yeah.
I hope it stays over there.
All right. Clock's at about 9:45 here in this third quarter.
Hickman County kind of slowing it down a little bit now.
Lawrence County has scored again. They only trail by 1 to Lincoln County. Kraft probably going to throw this time. Looking back, dropping, swings it out. It's got a man. Going to be a first down again. That's the number 17, Braden Fowles. That's been one of his favorite targets tonight.
I believe this is Hickman County's deepest penetration of the game, Clint. They're down around about the 12-yard line, so they've moved this ball quickly. It just seemed like 20 seconds ago they were starting their drive at their own 30.
It was. Braden Fowles, senior, got about 4 receptions tonight, and they're all pretty good chunks. Kraft walking into his huddle now. You see a lot of hands on hips for Summertown, Adam.
Yeah. And that's never a good sign, especially when it's just the first possession out
You're right.
of the second half.
Man in motion, Stigler. Now the quarterback's going to keep it in Kraft. Powers forward, going to get a short gain there, but a positive gain.
Yeah, he looks
as
like he's
McCrory, Abbott, and
about a 3-4 yard gain.
Lane Pilkington going to be on the tackle there. Make it 1st and 6. Hickman County can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown here. Going to swing it on the end around to Striggers. Kind of cutting it back toward the middle. Is going to get a few positive yards out of that. Not much. I think it'll make it about 3rd and 4.
Clint, there's been so many times tonight where you think the Hickman County backs and receivers are just stuck for negative yardage, and they've managed to, very athletic, making something out of nothing and just getting that extra yardage. 3rd and 5, you're going to have to assume you got 2 downs here to get your 5 yards.
100%.
I mean, so you're in a good spot if you're Hickman County. Summertown's going to have to bow their neck, or that scoreless streak may be coming to an end.
Summertown's going to jump off sides there. So that'll be an automatic first down. Ethan Townsend, 6'1" junior for Summertown. He just couldn't keep that momentum back. He was ready to go.
Yep.
Well,
I believe that's going to make it, yep.
So it must scoreboard must have been 3rd and 6. It's got to be a very short one.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I'm Hickman County. I'm letting my quarterback just find him a hole.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a great job tonight. I think you're right.
But I also would look for some trickeration because they'll go for it on 4th down if they have to.
Yeah.
Going to plow ahead. Going to be drugged back, but I think they're going to get.
No, he's not giving him any yardage, Clint. That end man on that end is coming in, signaling 4th down.
He's holding 4th down.
And he came off the line right exactly where the line of scrimmage is.
John Irvin really thought he'd got some forward progress to get there, but
he didn't.
Referee says no, sir. I think our buddy Mr. Chris M. Kuhnhold, loyal listener to Summertown Athletics, he said Richland leading 21-0 over Wayne County.
You know, we were talking about them before the game, Clint, me and you just sitting here. They've done a really good job this year, much improved program, and their middle school's solid too. They're kind of building something down there in Richland.
Have a few folks that says, well done, Summertown High School Marching Band. They did do a great job tonight. Ricky Akins says, watching a great game. Debbie Keaton says she's watching.
Could you imagine how many people we'd have, viewers we would have, Clint, if they actually had really good announcers, instead of me and you?
Well, I just wonder how many people are watching it with the sound off. Back when we used to watch Tennessee, we would turn the sound off and turn the radio on to hear John Ward, and it'd be about a 2-minute or it'd be about a 30-second delay.
Hey, I did the same thing, Clint. I used to do the same thing. I would listen to him on the radio and just turn the TV down. I mean, it was worth it. But, yeah, that delay was definitely a pain back then. 4th and 1. Summertown's got a chance for a stop here. This is a big play.
Pistol formation. They do have their linebacker in. They got on that 1st down. They're going to now we're going to get blown up. What do we got now?
Well,
got a flag.
The line judge wasn't even lined up. The officials were still walking out.
Delay a game?
Yeah, it's a delay of game because they snapped before the ball was set and the play was blown into play. When the ball was snapped, the line judge on the far side, Clint, he was still on the field to play. He hadn't even got to his spot. It's a delay of game if you physically snap the ball too soon.
Yeah.
Which I guess technically the officials consider that you're delaying the game, even though you actually snapped it.
Even though time hadn't run out.
Yeah.
And that's tough, Adam. I mean, you still may pick this up, just 4th and 7, but if you don't, that's tough. That's a tough call coming out of a timeout.
Yeah, the ball was put down, but the referee had never blown the play.
All right.
Again, so
Kraft out of the shotgun. Summertown's going to jump again.
Look, Clint. I've never played defensive line. I'm not gonna. I know those. I know those are kids, but watch the football.
Going to be Cleanard that time.
I mean,
Kanan Cleanard.
If you just watch the football,
so that'll take it back.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, I don't know. The concerning part for me tonight, Clint, has been twofold. The special teams, and I know that has to be at least our 6th penalty.
All right, so you got Chase Sims, sophomore linebacker, was in, but he's not this time. They're not in that pistol. You got out of the shotgun. You got a man in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. He's going to get the 1st down and then some.
Yeah.
Is number 9, Andy Kraft.
They're going to have him down all the way to the 1, Clint. So they're going to have it 1st and goal from the 1-yard line here.
Good hard-nosed running by the sophomore quarterback out of Hickman County, Andy Kraft.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be.
His knee was down.
I don't know if we didn't have video review in high school football. He may have had a touchdown.
Yeah. But they're going to put him right on the 1. So. Yeah, those penalties, man, they do kill you. Penalties and turnovers. It's just part of it.
Coach Smith and Coach Busby giving their team an earful behind them.
Touchdown.
As we're going to punch it in, and Hickman County will score the first points that's been scored on Summertown this football season. Didn't see who took it there.
I think it was actually the quarterback. I'm not sure if we can get a replay, Will. Yeah, it was a quarterback sneak.
And Andy Kraft calling his own number. He's going to power it through. Make it 13-6. Looks like Hickman County is going to line up for the point after. Number 7, Eli Raymer, on to kick it away. Snaps low, picked up, driven through, no good.
Yeah, he shanked it to the left. He hooked it.
All right, so Summertown keeps them scoring on the PAT, but does give up the touchdown. 13-6 our score. We'll be back in a minute here on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
All right, 13-6 our score. Coming back here out of this change up. Hickman County marches down the field on a pretty good passing yards and basically on the leg and the arm of number 9 quarterback Andy Kraft, Adam.
Well, they went into attack mode, Clint, right out of the half. I mean, it's like they came out with a clear intent of what they made a decision at halftime. A great mix of running and throwing the football. Summertown helps them out with a few costly offsides penalties, which are killers that you just can't have. And hey, they're back in this thing, man. It's a one-score game now. And,
big series for Summertown here offensively, Adam. That defense was on the field for half of the third quarter.
Yep.
Niehaus has got it, and he's got some running room. Broke it to the middle, makes a man miss, gets to around the 47-yard line. Excuse me, the 42-yard line. So great starting position for Summertown's offense as they get the ball for their first time here in this second half.
You mentioned during the break, Clint, big drive, not just for your offense here to try to stretch this thing back out. This defense is going to need a little bit of a blow right here, man. Hickman County basically sucked out the majority of at least over the majority of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Your defense was on the field. Now, of course, a lot of that's your own being with the costly penalties, but, they just couldn't get off the field here, so they need a break.
All right, Stoll's under center. McCrory behind him. Powell in motion. Fakes the pitch out to Powell. McCrory's going to power it through, get a good first down run almost to midfield, about the 48. Gain of about 6 on first down.
Now, if you're Summertown, you got to have you should have the confidence you can move the football. You've moved it on them all night. I think you continue just to pound away, Clint.
You definitely want the clock to be your friend, Adam.
Yeah.
Powell in motion. Going to pitch it out to Powell. He's trying to catch that edge. He's going to be wrangled up from behind. And I guess there are no horse collars in high school football.
There is a horse collar, but your hand has to be inside of the collar.
I got you.
That's the thing. Your hand has to physically go inside the collar. You can be drugged down from behind as long as it doesn't go inside the collar of the helmet. See, he was dragged down from his jersey.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if you've seen the clips of it. A few years ago, I think it was a South Carolina player who was actually pulled down by his dreadlocks from behind, if you remember that.
All right,
Nothing against that.
That'll back it up. Loss of about 4 there. Stoll's going to call his own number. Running to the edge. Thinking about throwing, pumping.
What a block.
Driving. Corey's going to get the loss back. He's going to be short of the first down as
We're fixing to have an injury timeout because that young man
number
got
24,
blasted.
Joey Newberry, a senior.
Who's in the Summertown's number 3, Clint?
Cason Bailey.
Well, he just brought the thunder on a lead block. And he basically peels back there. It was a clean block. Don't get me wrong, but that young man was popped.
We've got an injury timeout. It's 4th and 1 with 4:36 to go here in the second. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
You bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Profit for service. Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
A Moment in Real Estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what?
All right, back at it. Number 24, Joey Newberry. Hope that young man's okay. They've got him to the sideline now. Big down here for Summertown, Adam. 4th and 1. Ball's across midfield.
You don't want to give Hickman County back the football at midfield after what they just did to you offensively here.
Got McCrory in the backfield. Stole under center.
They're going to get a offsides on the defense. And it was encroachment. That is correct. Finally, they returned us a favor from what we've done about 4 times tonight, Clint.
I'll tell you what, if this game ended right now, Adam, both teams are got a lot of stuff they can go to the drawing board about and be kicking themselves about. But you'll take it if you're Summertown. The penalty does make it a 1st and 10. The ball's on the 44 of Hickman County.
That's a big gift for Summertown there.
Corey got it. He's going to be stood up that time. No gain there. Corey getting a little chippy there after that one. Him and number 76, Ashton Kistler. Corey plays a lot of motion, but you got to tone it down. You sure don't need 15 to back you up here.
No.
It's like Smith's going to come in for McCrory.
You just wonder when you're going to go back to look for a big pass play, Clint, especially the way Stoll's been throwing the football tonight.
He's going to go out of the shotgun. He's got Smith in. I would trust him blocking for me, Adam.
For sure.
He's going to hand it off to Smith. No, he's got the option to Powell. Throws it behind him. Powell. Now Stoll's just going to come down on it. Summertown kicking theirself again. I don't know. I have to watch Will's replay to know if that pass was bad to Powell or if it just come off of his hand.
That whole play was befuzzled
it
from
was
the start.
Bad pitch.
It was a bad pitch. It didn't look like Stoll was unsure of himself on, it was doomed from the start. The only fortunate thing is you still have the football, although it is 3rd and 21. And Clint, unless you come up with something big here, you're fixing to probably be giving this football back to Hickman County with a chance with them having an opportunity to tie this thing up.
Stoll rolling to his left.
Nowhere to go.
He's going to take a sack.
He's going to lose another 7, maybe 8 yards.
Summertown's going to have to clean it up. As the clock's at 2:22, it'll be 4th and about half a field. And Summertown's going to have to punt it away for the first time tonight, I think, Adam.
Yep, that is correct. Well, I don't think there's been a punt in the game from either side, has it?
Been a turnover on downs or just turnovers.
Yeah. But, yeah, they're fixing to give this thing back. And Summertown's going to have to send their defense back out again.
Hoffman, all-purpose kicker. Got the snap, boots it away, and it's a good one. Going to be called at the 30, muff punt. But Summertown can't fall on it as Driggers is going to find it.
Well, roughly the same starting position they had last time, Clint.
Yeah.
They're 70 yards away from tying this thing.
Yep. All right. 1:38 to go in the third. Summertown hanging on for dear life. Hickman County seems to have put things together now.
Yep.
Kraft looking to throw across the middle. Pass is caught, but not much thereafter as Kason Bailey snuffed that out. Short gain.
About maybe a gain of about 4 on the slant.
Yeah, they gave him 4. You were correct. Put the ball on the 35.
The thing about it is, Clint, I can promise you, when you're throwing those slants like that, you're fixing to get set up for an in-cut fake and somebody going deep. It could be coming quickly here.
That should be a false start, and it will be.
Yep.
He had 2 men in motion. Both of them playing chicken with each other.
Yep.
Did pick up the first down on the run, but I got a feeling that's coming back 5, and it will.
Yep. It's not going to matter.
Instead of 2nd and 6, we'll do 2nd and 11. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Do want to give a big shout out to Miss Gretchen Brazier. If you're listening, I love you, honey.
We should have her on up here sometime, Clint. Maybe interview her and talk about things.
Foul-mouthed as she is, we'd have the FCC and everybody after us.
Oh, I doubt that. She knows how to act in public, though.
She makes truckers and sailors blush, Adam.
Yeah, but are you the cause of that sometimes?
Yeah, I am.
That's the question.
I am.
I can promise you, when my wife says bad things, I can promise you 9% of the time it's me.
Kraft out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off. Run around the edge, and there's room.
A ton of room.
There's the first down and then some. Going to be pushed out of bounds by Niehaus and around midfield. But again, John Irvin, senior, going to pick up a big first down.
There was no contain on this side, Clint. I mean, there was nobody over here. I don't know. That's a big play, especially after a penalty that gave Summertown a little bit of hope of getting off the field. Now they've crossed into Summertown territory.
Kraft's going to call his own number and keep it this time. He tried up the middle, nothing there. Now he's working the outside. He's going to have some positive yards. About 7 out of it. Ball is on the ground. Summertown saying they have it.
They do.
And they do. Adam, at some point, Summertown's going to lose their rabbit foot. But so far tonight, they have caught 3 huge breaks from Hickman County coughing the football.
Well, and I can tell you, Clint, we couldn't see much, being on this side of the field. But I can tell you it was a legitimate, for sure, fumble because the coaching staff for Hickman County is ripping the quarterback right now, and that fumble happened right in front of their bench. So it evidently must have been a good call by the officials.
All right, if you're Summertown, we got to be disciplined this drive. I don't care if we pound the football at them, but let's don't give them a head start, 5 extra yards.
Another score here makes you feel really good about a win, but you've got to do something here.
Quint Smith takes handoff. He's going to power forward. Good first down run. That should take us to the fourth quarter. I don't think Summertown's going to be in any hurry.
No need to.
And it will. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Be back in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Back to school means back to savings at Heritage Automotive Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Act fast to grab incredible deals on new vehicles priced below invoice and pre-owned cars listed way below market value. Need help with payments? The friendly finance team is ready to assist with 0 down, bad credit, or even no credit at all. Not looking for a new vehicle? Heritage is still your go-to for guaranteed exceptional service, parts, or auto body repair. Visit heritagegm.com.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender, major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country.
All right, back at it. Starting the fourth quarter. Summertown leads at 13-6. Just recovered their third fumble. Another handoff to Quint Smith. He's going to power forward, get close to the first down. We'll see if they'll give him the spot.
Does. Yeah, he's got it. Look, Clint, I think me and you talked about this in the Wayne County game. This is this young man's time to shine right here with Lee. I'm pounding him into this. Hickman County's been out there a lot tonight, too.
And if he needs a break, McCrory, you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, and either way, I'm perfectly fine with putting McCrory in there. Either way, you got the two-headed monster that's both very well capable.
Pistol formation for Summertown. Hadn't seen that one yet. Going to hand it off to Smith again. Going to power forward, got tripped up. We'll see what kind of spot they give him, but it's a good first down run again. Big shout out to Miss Hannah Lindsay. She's grown up and on her own, but not old enough to come get money from Dad.
Yeah.
Adam tried to be sly and hand her a $1 bill, and she just kept that hand stuck out.
What does $1 get you a concession down now, Clint? Will that get you some napkins?
They'll tell you to go back and get some more.
A sucker will. Can I get 4 blow pops right at the concession stand for $1?
All right, 2nd and 6. Smith, lone backfield, taking a handoff again. Powering forward, going to be a short gain, but a positive gain.
I think Hickman County will get on. They've got to be feeling what's fixing to happen here and what Summertown's doing. This box is going to get loaded up.
I think you got to get creative. Smith's going to come out. He's looking a little gassed. McCrory's going to come in.
Well, your biggest play of the game was negated on a holding call, if you remember. I mean, yeah. I think eventually you're going to have to work the edge here to keep Hickman County honest because they're going to load that box. They know they've got to get a stop to get the football back.
Powering forward is McCrory. Not going to have the first down, I don't think, but he's going to be
close.
Real close.
He's about a half yard short. That's going to put it about 4 down and about 12 inches.
Smith said, I got a break. He was ready to go back out, and his dad said, get back here.
You can get a break when you get home tonight, right?
But I will say, Walt, if he's feeling good, get him out there.
Yeah, 100%.
But McCrory can power forward just as well. 4th and a very short one. Handoff to McCrory. He's going to have the first down. Good hard-nosed running. Good push by that offensive line for Summertown.
All right, Clint, you got your first down now, so you got a new set. You got to work the edge a little bit here. You're in a good situation if you're Summertown.
If you want to try something. But I'll say this, Adam, I might try to get something off the edge. I don't know that I feel comfortable stopping the clock.
Well, I'm thinking more off tackle. You don't want something that's going to get you out too wide to get you a 5-yard loss, right? But you need to work an off tackle here. There's something a little bit. There's good.
Smith found an opening. Powering forward. Quint Smith across the 20. Another first down on a hard-nosed run by Quint Smith. I'd say, Adam, if we didn't see a little trickeration or something off the edge that time, it's going to be more of the same from the 20 in.
Yeah, and you know, he went off tackle that time at least instead of right off the gut. I mean, it's a good play call. And, man, I think it took half of Hickman County's defense to get that young man on the ground. He drug at least 4 Hickman County defenders.
Yeah, if I'm a Hickman County linebacker, I'm saying, please don't hand it off to 5 or 6.
Well, one of them's getting it if it's me. Most of the rest
it's
of the
going to be McCrory. He's got Smith out front blocking for him. He's trying to turn the edge, and he's got it. McCrory powering toward the end zone. I don't think he caught the pylon. Let's see where side judge rules him out. Going to be around the 3.
Yeah.
But a great job by Quint Smith as his lead blocker. McCrory had to make a man miss on the initial, but then he had the sideline to work.
Well, and if you're going to go out of bounds, Clint, do it after 15 yards.
That's right.
Yeah, hey, that's fine right there. If you're Summertown now, you're in prime position. You're 3 yards away from making this a 2-score game with around 8.5 left.
Well, Will Pettis just jinxed us. He said no penalties, no penalties.
Well, here we go, Will. If something happens, Will, you're in trouble.
They're going to hand it off to Smith.
He's
Powered, stumbling, rumbling, tumbling. Touchdown, Summertown. Summertown needed a response. They got one. It'll make it 19-6 with the extra point upcoming. Little breathing room, Adam.
Yeah. Yep.
Still a lot of time left.
I tell you, though, Clint, I feel a lot better right now than I did 10 minutes ago.
100%. A lot of time left, especially as much as Hickman County, how fast they can get down the field on you.
Yeah.
But two-score game, a lot more breathing room. Need a PAT right here as Hoffman gets it up and no good. Man, that looked good from here. But angle's deceiving.
Yeah.
So Hoffman's missed 2 PATs. Let's watch this replay. Man, that looked good from where we're sitting.
Yeah, I have to get it again, Will. I'm slow at the monitor here. Let's see what we got. No,
that left.
It
Yanked it left.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Still a two-score game, though. Summertown with a 13-point lead. 8:38 to go in the contest. That explosive Hickman County offense back on the field. I tell you what, Hickman County, win or lose, has got to be kicking themselves tomorrow morning. Adam.
Yeah.
4 turnovers on fumbles.
Yeah.
1 on a turnover on downs.
Well, and you've been around sports long enough to know, Clint, how it works, right?
And all of them were after long drives.
Well, Hickman County is going to be saying tomorrow, we gave Summertown the ball 4 times.
Yeah.
Summertown's going to be saying we forced 4 turnovers.
Right.
You know, so it's like, what do? You know, Summertown's an opportunistic team. I mean, and that's what good defenses are. I mean, they've come up with big stops. They've stripped some balls out. You know, it is what it is. Hickman County are still in good shape here. They don't really have to change anything.
Plenty of time because they throw the ball well.
Yeah, do what you do. You've got 2 timeouts left.
Hoffman's going to pooch that one. Hickman County loses the handle of it, then falls on it. Then Summertown, I hope that wasn't Hoffman. No, it wasn't Hoffman. Number 27 for Summertown, Clint Parson, Jr.
Yeah,
he took a shellac in there, chasing
Yes.
that one down.
Yeah. And honestly, Clint, not a very good decision by the return team, by Hickman. That ball's probably going out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably fixing to get the ball on, the 35? I mean, so you cost yourself 10 yards there. That thing was clearly going to go out of bounds.
I tell you what, you've got McCrory out there. He's by far our best athlete. Would you concur?
I would argue for sure, yeah. He's in that discussion, yeah.
To me, McCrory's only job is spying the quarterback.
Yeah, and that might be it, right? That may be his job.
Pass across the middle, broken up. Great job by Kason Bailey. Got a man down for Hickman County. That's number 6, Braden Brown, who's had a really good night. Bailey just timed that just perfect. As soon as it hit Brown's hand, Bailey was there with a hit. We're going to have another injury timeout, and we will take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury.
All right, back at it.
You know, Clint, you were talking about using McCrory as a quarterback spy. I don't know if that's what he's doing. I keyed him on that play. Hey, he just basically dropped back from the linebacker position right into coverage, just spying and he just reacted to the throw.
Yeah. I don't know that I wouldn't have McCrory and Bailey spine.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course, Bailey's going to be in the coverage. He got 3 receivers out wide. Going to tuck it and run this time. Trying to get around the edge, and he's met and dropped.
Yeah, they're spying him. McCroy did a great job there. That's all he's doing, and the edge right there collapsed on him. We've got someone else injured,
got another
I believe.
Player,
and that may be the QB.
It is. Very slow to get up is
popped.
Andy Kraft. We're going to take another injury timeout. What do we want to give Lawrence County is trailing 28-13 with 6:48 to go in their contest to Lincoln County. So I think Loretta's still up pretty big. With that, we'll be right back.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley is 10 acres of fun awaiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage.
All right, back at it. That was the quarterback, Andy Kraft, who was down. He's walking with a limp off the field now. His wheel probably showing you over there with his coach.
It looks like a cramp. The way he's walking too, it's like that leg's just locked up on him.
So now they're kind of in power formation. Now we've got a new quarterback on the field. Can't really see his number. It's going to be a double reverse to Striggers, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield.
Look, great play call.
Kanan Cleanard
on a blitz. Well, Clint, look, think about it. You got a brand new quarterback in, probably young. First play from scrimmage, you think they're going to throw the ball? Probably not.
I'm very shocked, though, that
they stacked the box and just blitzed right through, man. It's the way to do it.
Hickman County has their punting unit out, 4th and 13.
I mean,
I'm playing safe. Now we're going to get a flag, false start. So if they weren't going to before 4th and 18, I bet they really will now.
I think, Clint, at this point, if you punt, they're in a no-win situation. You're giving Summertown another 6 points if you don't get you're looking at 4th and 13 with a backup quarterback.
Well, even if Summertown doesn't score, they're getting at least 4 out of that 7 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you punt here, you just conceded the game, I think. They haven't shown they can stop Summertown.
Snap. It's going to be a fake.
Yep.
Running for it. Summertown looking for a tackle, and they got it out. They've got him. Summertown will take over on downs again. Also, referee goes down on that as well.
What I don't understand, Clint, is, hey, he ran 25 to 30 yards to make 6 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, he was 20 yards deep into the backfield. I don't see how in the world you think you're going to get and, of course, if you're Summertown, I mean, you got to be thinking fake punt, right?
Of course, if you're Hickman County, only 7 minutes, you're down 2 scores, and you only have 2 timeouts. I don't know. They might have just been thinking we've got to.
Yeah, but I think you're better off in that situation just to throw a pass or something, or may hope for a pass interference or something.
All right, Adam, we're surely not overcoaching this now, are we?
No. You're going to run the football, and you're going to score another touchdown here and ice this thing. That's what I'm doing if I'm Summertown.
Schaefer, Eli Schaefer, Max Dillard.
Yeah.
He takes that, kind of runs a wildcat formation out of it, fakes the handoff, then runs around the edge. He's going to stay out there for another play.
Hey, this is good. This is great. This gives Stoll a break. He's played hard tonight and played well.
Where is Stoll?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope there's nothing wrong with that young man. But I haven't seen anything, though, Clint. I mean.
All right. So Max Dillard again. High in center. Handed off to McCrory. Going to be a very short gain. Hickman County selling out on that one. Going to make it 3rd and about 3. 3rd and 2, maybe.
What number is Stoll, Clint?
8.
Number 8. I don't see him on the sidelines unless you guys see him. Now, there's a bunch jumbled up here, so you can't see everyone.
I don't. He's not down here.
No.
Quick news from Harpeth. Loretta still leads 21-0 in the 3rd. Max Dillard out of the shotgun. 3rd and 2. McCrory right beside him. Dillard's going to keep it. He's got some running room. Powering forward into the end zone. Max Dillard coming in. Backup duty. Faking a handoff to McCrory, and he's going to drive it through. Give Summertown another score, make it 25-6.
And that is a heck of a fake handoff, Clint, because poor McCrory, he was blasted by 3 people who thought he had the football.
Great job by that young man, Mr. Max Dillard. Saw his mom and his little brother at the bakery this morning. They were fired up about it. They'll be even more fired up now.
Yeah, it's a great run by Dillard. And I'm going to tell you, Clint, he's another one that's a load. That kid is big and strong.
I do see Stoll now.
Okay. Well, and as you were talking, I see another Summertown player in a helmet going out the back of the end zone now out in front of the concession stand. I'm not sure who that is.
Hoffman gets that kick up, and it's good.
His job may just be to get the football when they kick. I've never seen that. I never knew that, Clint.
Get back there. That's a get back there freshman.
Yeah, I got you.
You know how on softball you go get the foul balls?
Gotcha.
He's go get the field goal.
I just thought maybe he was hungry and needed to go get a snack.
Summertown finds even more breathing room, and hopefully put this thing away. Hickman County has 5:42 to work, but 3 scores away, they're going to have a lot of help.
Yeah, Summertown, look, they've been opportunistic. Like, I have been pretty impressed, Clint, with this Hickman County football team. I mean, they don't – when you look at their scores, they're not – you think, hey, this is probably not a great football team. But – yeah, I agree with you, Clint. And that quarterback of theirs is just a sophomore, you said?
Going to be a stud.
Hey, you got to like that. They've got some really good receivers and some backs that have been very elusive tonight. Their kick return team has been great. They've had a few big kick returns.
If that quarterback's dad's listening, I can't promise you a job, but I know some property down here in Summertown.
I agree. But yeah, I like you said, Clint, they're right there. I think they've done a lot of good things tonight, but like you said, man, 4 turnovers has just destroyed them. And they've had costly penalties too, like Summertown has, but those 4 turnovers are just killers.
Hoffman, kick it away again. Another pooch in the middle, going to be a fair caught this time.
Yeah.
At around the 27. We're going to take about a 30-second break and pay some bills. We'll be right back.
ArcticAir keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using ArcticAir for over 15 years now. Their service is great. They're here when we need them.
All right, back at it. Andy Kraft, tough, back out there in a pistol formation, looking to throw. Throwing deep.
Oh.
Niehaus stopped to go up and get it, and it overshot him. Overshot the receiver was the main part.
He could have just acted like a receiver and continued on his route he was going on and right into his hand.
Kind of wish he would have just kept running on it. But either way, make it 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass. Clock will stop.
I'm going to tell you, Clint, we were talking about that starting quarterback's back in, man. He is still very ginger on that foot.
Oh yeah,
on that leg.
I don't look for him running in this series. If it is, it'll be for his life.
Yeah, I think if you're Summertown, you've got to key on backs for sure running the football. I don't think there's any way you run the football with his quarterback right now. This young man's got a future.
He's out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 3 to his left. Now we got flags coming in out of everywhere.
Delay of game.
Delay of game, and I think Hickman County's going to use a timeout out of it.
Yeah. I think they attempted to call a timeout to beat the play clock, but did not get it done in time.
No flag.
Well, evidently they're going to give them the timeout.
No flag. They'll give them a timeout.
All right.
So stay second down and 10. I want to remind everybody, let everybody know our Summertown volleyball team are in the mountains. They're in Gatlinburg. Don't have any scores to post yet, but good luck to those young ladies.
Lawrence County, I just saw, Clint, they've cut into the Lincoln County lead 28-19.
Yeah, Will's got it on there now.
9-point game. Unfortunately, they've only got 3 minutes to try to make up a 2-score
Looks like
game.
they do have 3 timeouts, though, so
yeah.
They're not done yet.
No.
All right, we're back at it. Andy Kraft, injured quarterback, second down and 10. He's all alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 in motion now. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Don't think Summertown's going to come away with that one.
That's going to make it 3rd and about 11.
Thank Miss Carly Atkinson. She brought she brought Will a purple icy. Hey, that's all right, Carly. Me and Adam didn't want nothing.
Yeah, we're fine. Thanks.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'll just sit up here and drink this this Coca-Cola that I've had, this hot Coke.
I mean, I wouldn't really love a cherry one of those, but that's fine. Now the shotgun again. Flea flicker.
Yep.
Going to turn it loose, and they've got it. My gosh, Summertown had 4 people all around it and only 1 receiver for Hickman County. That's Braden Fouts coming down with it again. Summertown was definitely in the zone, just almost like prevent.
Yeah.
So it's easy to open things up there. Quick slant across. They're going to say that hit the ground. Trying to hit triggers there.
If you're Summertown, Clint, they're going to throw the football. Mm-hmm. Okay, you've got to get ready here. Their quarterback cannot run. A handoff to a back, even if he gets any significant yards, unless he gets the first down, he's staying in bounds most of the time. The clock's going to run, so they can't afford it. This ball's going into the air 3 out of 4 times.
I'd like to see Schaefer get off this block and off this edge, get back in that backfield. And he has. Now, got pushed shoved in the back. No call. Looking for the.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Is that Hoffman? Hoffman playing defense?
Is that Hoffman?
Yeah. Almost has the interception. Does Bradley Hoffman. Lays out for it.
Well, he looks like Dion back there.
Yeah.
At the cornerback position. I mean, that's great. He breaks on the ball. He had great coverage there. I mean, there was no one. He had his guy covered. There was nowhere to throw it to. Yeah, but I'm like you. You know, Schaefer's been hurt for a while now, in and out for the last year or two, and you forget how good he really is. He was in that, like you just said, Clint, he was in that backfield at the drop of a hat right there, just like lightning.
Back to throws Kraft. Turning it loose, got a man cutting back. Comes up, bobbles it just a little bit, but comes back to it. That's his big target, Braden Fouts, with another reception. Speaking of Schaefer, I got Miss Kendra Schaefer. Sends me a message, and she says, we won all 3 games today. So congratulations, Lady Eagles volleyball team. Undefeated on day 1 up in the mountains. Hope y'all have a great trip and a safe trip. It's good to see your son back out here with these pads on. Looking to curl. He's going to run this time. He's going to get rocked, too.
Yeah.
Tackle, I think, is going to be in bounds as well. Good job by Pugh, tracking down the quarterback, Andy Kraft. 3:48 and ticking.
It would just be, like you said, though, Clint. Look, this game's over. It'd just be a shame for this young man to get hurt within a 20-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Pass across the middle. Thought Hoffman might be going to come up with an interception. Pass was for Driggers. It's not there. So incomplete pass will stop the clock again, make it 3rd down and 5, 3:35 to go in the contest. Let everybody know next week we'll be at Loretto. Me and Adam and Will will have the night off next week because A.J. Good will be calling that ball game. I may be calling the Lawrence County game next week.
Really? Yeah, that's true. I heard that.
Sack!
Who do they
Triggers goes down.
Who do they play
Cowbells
Thursday?
next week. They're going to play it
Giles
on
County,
Thursday.
right?
Yeah, but I think me and Dusty Kaiser may be going to do that one.
Well, I about a few years ago, Clint, I officiated that game,
Mhm.
the Cowbell game in Lawrenceburg, and I taught my wife and daughter, and some of my family came, right down the road. After my wife's migraine headache from about 875 cowbells, she told me I will never be back at that game again.
Yeah. I love you, but you can referee on your own.
Yes, I did not think about that. I had to apologize to her for a week after that. But
This is your ball game here, 4th and 7. Kraft in the shotgun. Rolling to his right, looking to throw. Got time. Now he's going to tuck it and run.
He'll
Gets
have
tripped up.
yeah,
Move
he
the
will
sticks.
have the first down.
And I get playing safe coverage and all if you're Summertown, but how do you let a quarterback that can't run pick up a first down?
Yeah.
A rollout.
Well, I think you're.
Of course, I think
wanting to,
Summertown's playing very safe right now.
Yeah, I think you're just wanting to keep the ball in front of them, keep it in bounds. That clock is rolling.
They've got Summertown does have a lot of subs in as well.
Yeah, Hickman County's only got one timeout. This
And
game's
for God's
over.
sakes, our kicker's in there.
Yeah. He's done a great job, too, for at least so far. Looking to throw.
Kraft's going to short that one. Hadn't had many misses tonight, but that one a little low. Stop the clock with 2:31.
I won't tell you, though, Clinton, you know this. Football, as a quarterback's a lot like golf. You don't have your legs. It's hard to get a lot on.
Yep.
And that ball was just shorted. Like you said, that's not something he's done a lot of tonight. That kid's got to be in some pain.
Nice for Summertown to have some breathing room where they can't get some other kids in there and rest some starters.
I agree.
Rest some two-way players. Drigger's in motion. Now the quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to punch it. Almost got stripped, but he's going to make it to the end zone. Is quarterback number 9, Andy Kraft. That will be a touchdown for Hickman County. Make it 26-12 with the extra point upcoming. Will over here blaming his son for that one. Well, Will, last I checked, I think Jake's a safety or a cornerback, right? The quarterback ran the ball, so somebody needed to stop him before he forgot to Jake. 2-point attempt, no good.
Will, if you can make an announcement over the loudspeaker, too, if we have someone that could go and get the kickball that's up in the tree for the kids are trying to get out behind.
Yeah, see if you can zoom in on
no,
that.
he was just on it. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Looks like a soccer, maybe volleyball. We'll go volleyball.
The fire department is here. I think they could help us out.
Oh, that looks like one from the fair, the big blow-up. Yeah. Ask someone, Will, if someone from the fire department will
That's like the
help out.
one when you used to go to the store with Mama and, was in that big band of balls.
Yes.
Had the rubber bands on them
That's
together.
correct. That's it, yep.
I got many a whippings for getting them out and dribbling them around the store.
Yeah. But look, I mean, I know we've talked about it. The game's not over. I'm assuming if you're Hickman County, if you go for it on that fake punt from about 18 yards out a few minutes ago, you're probably fixing to see an onside kick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Looks like Summertown's has their hands team up on the front as well. You've got Niehaus, Quint Smith.
Yeah. If you recover
Q,
this, you can.
And Bailey.
You can pretty much run out majority of this game if you can get this recovery if you're Summertown. But
it's showing that Hickman County has one timeout left. I don't think that's right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going off what the scoreboard says. But, I've seen crazier things happen, Clint, with less time left on the clock. So this game
Well, even if they get it,
over.
the good thing we've got going for us is if they got to score twice. They got to get 2 onside kicks.
That's correct.
That one didn't go 5 yards.
No. That will be whistled dead.
Have to re-kick, or will Summertown have the option of taking it from there?
Summertown will have an option of taking the football where it stops or a penalty for not going the distance, and they would have to re-kick.
I believe Summertown will be good with just taking it right there, running this clock out.
Yep.
Again, reminder, next week's the Uncivil War, North versus South. It'll be Summertown at Loretta. Loretta taking care of business. Last I checked, they were up 21-0. Lawrence County, a minute 20, clock's ticking. And looks like Lincoln County's just trying to run the clock out against them. But next week, Thursday, you've got Cowbell, Giles County and Lawrence County. You've also got Summertown at Loretta. So a big week of high school football here in our area.
Loretta's now up 28-0.
Okay.
They've added another score on.
That's pretty stout to go that far on the road and do it without your quarterback.
No doubt.
Handing it all off the gut. We got some more subs in here. I have to get that number for Summertown. As Dillard will be running quarterback. Let's see. That's number 44 for Summertown. Russ Gray, sophomore. If Hickman County does have a timeout, apparently they're not looking to use it.
No.
They may be ready to get on the bus.
I've been impressed overall with this bunch, Clint. Like I said, their record was not great coming in, but they've done a lot of good things. And they've got some key pieces, too. They're just a few steps away from turning the corner, I think.
Dillard not getting in any hurry, letting the play clock run. Now he'll go. Takes the snap, going to hand it off. No, Dillard's going to keep it. Trying to go around the edge. We're going to get a hold on Summertown. Dillard does a good job fighting tackles off, but we're going to get a hold on Summertown. That'll back it up, stop the clock.
Number 7, Braden Cooper, they thought he actually had the football,
right,
and he was actually being held and picked up in the air for about 5 seconds, thinking that he had it. And I think he was about ready to blow up on whoever had him. Yeah, that's going to push Summertown back.
Ten-yard penalty on the hold. Make it 2nd down and 17.
So, Will, next Friday night, where will you be?
Home.
I'll probably watching in the van.
Watching in the van?
So I can tell Jake I was there.
I've got you. You don't want to be right there on site in the stands? Not a fan, huh? I understand. That should be a good one next week.
We're going to get another false start on Summertown as the youth is showing.
Yeah.
Back it up 5 more. Looks like Hickman County is starting to sub. I don't see many of their starters.
Number 4 for Summertown, Braxel Olmstead just checked in too, number 4.
Oh, it said Mason Tickle started at quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go. Must not have been a concussion. Either that or protocol may have changed. I'm not really sure.
Richland 28, Wayne County 16.
Wayne County has scored twice against Richland.
Yeah.
28-16. All right, Dillard will try it again. He's under center. Handing it off. Finally, we'll get a play without some laundry on the field. And the clock will run.
We'll get about 2 yards maybe.
3rd and about 20, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is clock run and run it one more time.
And it looks like
County,
we are final.
Lawrence County loses 28-19 to Lincoln County.
That Lincoln County squad's pretty tough too, Clint. That's not a bad. I actually thought it possibly could have been worse.
Well, Lawrence County went to Lincoln County last year and won.
Yes. Yep.
And after that big win against Loretta last week, I kind of picked Lawrence County for that one. 40 seconds. Summertown should have to run about one more play. Hand it off. Powering forward, well short of the first down, but the job does get done, goes on long enough that unless Hickman County wants to use the last timeout, if they have it, that should take us to the house.
That should do it.
Summertown doesn't have to run another play if my math is correct.
I think you're right.
Summertown will improve to 3-0. That's a good thing to have going in your pocket when you're going to your biggest rival, Adam, next week to Loretta.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Will, let's run one commercial and come right back, and me and Adam will send it home.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
All right, welcome back. We're getting ready to send this one home. Summertown 3-0 to start the 2024 football season. Adam, let's give us some helmet stickers out. Give some young men some shout out that you were impressed with tonight for the Summertown Eagles.
I've got two that jump out. I thought Stoll played well tonight. The big bomb pass play was a thing of beauty. He had a lot of big keepers on runs tonight too, to extend drives, make good decisions in the quarterback position. Just a good, solid game. The other one to me is Smith. I'm just telling you what a luxury it is when you can have someone that size with his athleticism, when you are trying to protect a lead that just sucks the life out of a team and a defense that you're playing. You just can't put a price on it, Clint.
Yeah.
And to me, he's just a big part right now of this team.
Yeah, really, probably a turning point when we finally got the football back.
Yeah.
We just powered ahead. And when he needed a break, McCrory came in the same thing. I'm going to give a helmet sticker to Caden McCrory.
Yep.
I'm going to give one to number 66, Kanan Cleaner. Come up with fumble, had a couple of sacks, played both sides of the football, did really, really well.
He did.
Going to give one to Cason Bailey, offensively and defensively.
He was all over the place tonight.
Had two big hits. We had to have 2 injury timeouts off of hits Cason Bailey had.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
No doubt.
And honestly, I got to give one to Max Dillard. Sophomore, came in, had a touchdown to really ice this thing and put it away in backup duty. And just ran that offense like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
so
he does. He's going to be a player here.
Future looks bright for Summertown. We'll let everybody get home. Everybody have a safe and a nice weekend. Again, me and Adam won't be on the call next week. You'll have to put up with the professionals. But Adam, final thoughts?
Big game next week. That's all I can say.
That's right.
Your bottom line is, though, you're going against Loretta, which is going to be fun. They're a really good
loud
team. This team is playing great. It should be a great environment. Both teams 3-0. If I'm going to gripe tonight, Clint, there's things you've got to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Special teams. You have 2 missed extra points. You have a snap that goes right through your holder's hands.
A lot of false starts, too.
You allowed 2 huge returns that I can promise you're going to see those type of athletes next week.
Yeah, this Hickman County team's explosive, but they're not explosive.
No, they're not. And look, I'm just going to say it. I think it was exposed tonight. This secondary had its issues.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And I'm not blaming anybody in
Loretta's
particular.
a throwing team.
Loretta will air it out. They have athletes. Those things have got to get remedied if you have any hopes or aspirations of going to Loretto next Friday night and getting a football game and winning a football game. I think this offense right now is playing very well.
Yeah, I agree.
This defense, although were they spotless tonight like they have been? No, but they forced 4 turnovers.
That's right.
These kids are flying around and playing hard.
That's right.
Now, did they make mistakes? Yes, but man, what a hard playing group.
Can't question the effort. That's for darn sure.
Hard playing group tonight. I enjoy watching this team.
All right, guys. Well, we'll send it home. Thank you all for tuning in. Big shout out to Mr. Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire. I say it every time, folks, but if you see Will out, hug his neck if he'll let you. If not, shake his hand and tell him thank you for all he does. For Adam Lindsay, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports.